who his fucking name.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground.
Shit. Smoothest transitions in the game.
Transitions like lenses. That's a terrible...
Radio Underground, episode 41. These numbers are piling up, guys. Piling up.
Yep, keeps going.
Alan is here. Brian has been here since the beginning.
Yes.
And we are going to talk about many interesting things, or not interesting at all. I don't know.
Maple Leafs lost again. Maple Leafs lost again.
Maple Leafs.
6-1 they lost.
In sporting news today.
To the Penguins.
Yeah.
I lied, Phil. I said we weren't going to talk about it at all. I lied to you.
And you went right to talking about it.
I'm done now.
Immediately. Ben is in the comment section. Hello, Ben.
Hi, Ben.
Ben, how you doing, man?
What's up, Jim?
I'm going to actually have to turn the radio because for some reason it's active.
Oh, I keep on hearing the cars. Yeah.
Anyway, so I guess the big news with me personally,
yeah,
because I'm the only person playing it, I guess, is Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
That game is really good. It is really, really, really good.
You should have waited and got the discount on it.
Yeah. Well, that's the funny thing. I bought it for $59.99. Then Phil sends a text like, not very long after that.
A couple hours, yeah.
He's like, hey, EA Access has that. You can Disney Plus and like Microsoft just put out everything where you can get I would have $7 off. I would have Disney Plus. I'd have everything.
Yeah, you have terrible luck. It's like you buy a game like, I bought World War Z, and like 3 weeks later it's on Game Pass. Or Rage 2, you buy it like a month and a half later it's on Game Pass. Yeah. You pay full price for everything.
Watch Fallen Order will be on Game Pass in a couple months. But yeah, that's my life. Anyways, the game is really good. I bought it because it has a parry system, kind of like Dark Souls, but with a lightsaber.
Yes.
And I really like it. It has some Assassin's Creed climby elements. It's a really cool game. I played it about 2 hours. It's really fun.
I think that'll be next on my list is to get that.
And I very much enjoyed it.
See, I always have trouble with the Star Wars EA games because there's so many microtransactions and different stuff in them. The Battlefront ones, especially.
This one has nary transactions. They came out with it. They're like, it's a single-player experience. You versus the AI, the map. We're not going to bend you over in any way, shape, or form, unless you want this new skin.
Well, yeah.
There's none. But the funny thing is, I did get a pre-order skin that I wasted $7 on. But whatever.
It looked really cool, even from the stuff. I mean, I saw stuff on it like a year ago, and I thought it looked really good then. But I've been hearing it's gotten really good reviews.
Yeah, it has.
Like rocking 9s and 9.5s and stuff.
It's been real. It's doing real good. It has elements of Uncharted. It has elements of Assassin's Creed. It has elements of several different games because it has developers from all those games come in, and they made it's about a 20-hour game. I'm about 2 hours in, and it's
that's not bad.
And you really gotta time things just right if you want to get maximum kill rate. But it's not that hard. It's not hard.
It's not
game.
like Dark Souls level of hardness difficulty.
And it has the difficulty. You know, you can change the difficulty. It can be really hard or it can be really easy. You can do story mode, which is like hit everything once just to be part of the story.
So it's definitely not like a Miyazaki game then, because you can change the difficulty.
Only in practice, only in how the combat works.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But that Japanese man, his style has been copied so much, it's bled into everything. Now even Star Wars does Miyazaki shit. It's fucking phenomenal. Phil called me a nerd.
Yeah.
Guess what, Phil? You'll have a chance to talk to me that way, face to face, thousands of miles away, in a minute here. Ben is dream weaving. Yeah, Ben, you need to get the game. You're a Star Wars guy. I'm not a Star Wars guy. You need Fallen Order. You need it.
He's got the Mandalorian. Actually, I wonder if he's watched both episodes of The Mandalorian. But I haven't watched it yet, so I don't want any spoilers.
There's episodes? Oh, so it's a TV show?
The Mandalorian's a show. Yeah. So it's available only on Disney Plus.
And briefly, just for clickbait, I want to get to it right to the start. There's kind of a battle between guys that can't get laid and porn chicks online, the incel versus porn slut fight.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, it's always been underneath.
Oh, I thought you meant like something that brand new that's occurring.
Well, no, there is. There is something.
Okay.
What has happened is PayPal has banned like a lot of alt-right commentators and 4chan type guys.
So they can't get paid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've also banned porn chicks. So the extreme right and the extreme left. So I go on Twitter and I'm looking at the feed because the girls were complaining, and the alt-right guys, the Puritania of the right, is giving Bitcoin advice to the porn sluts. Could this be the thing that gives the alliance between the far right and the far left?
This could be it. This could be the bridge, the rainbow bridge.
Because if you're too far one way or the other, you're getting kicked off PayPal, right?
Yeah.
So now they're like, here's what you got to do, and they're like, all these like libertarian nerds and alt-right guys are telling these chicks how to, here's what you got to do. You got to get it Bitcoin. You got to buy it at this way, and you got to make sure. And they're like laying out the graphs for them.
Here's some financial advice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Will you blow me? By the way,
the planets will align.
That's what's happening.
World peace everywhere.
It's world peace. It's like when Wild Stallions finally started playing music.
So you porn girls, you wanna stop the civil war that's coming. Blow the incels. Porn girls, blow the incels. Blow them.
It's all starting, and then it's gonna. Yep, the new Bill and Ted movie will come out, and then it'll all be.
Everybody will calm right the fuck down.
Yep,
absolutely.
They'll calm right down.
Or absolutely. I can't talk.
All live.
Absolutely.
We'll all live in harmony.
That's the thing about me. I'm okay at the beginning of the show, but at the second or third hour, I start sounding like Lou Holtz. Hey, sir, I hate Steve Kerr.
The screen's just so.
Listen, if your team plays defense, they have a good shot of winning.
If you stop them from scoring more than you, you're going to win.
That's like Lou Holtz meets Will Ferrell doing
Dan Fouts. Or him doing the Dan Fouts.
Yeah, doing the Dan Fouts.
Dan Fouts. Yeah. It's like, I think whoever has the most points on the scoreboard at the end will win this game. I tried playing that clip on someone's post yesterday. It didn't work.
Yeah, that's profound advice.
It's good.
It's they profound. Just all they gotta do is play good defense and run the ball, and pass the ball, and they'll score, and then they'll win.
Keys to winning: special teams, field position. Yeah. It's always
better
the same
offense,
thing.
Better defense. There you
better
go.
Offense, better defense. Continuity between. It's like,
hey, you were yelling at your cat earlier. It made me think of a story.
Tell it.
So I have a cat also, Chief, who's not the fleetest of foot. He's kind of a slower cat. He's about 15 pounds, and
how old's Chief now?
That's debatable because we don't know.
Yeah. I've had him a long time.
We had because we had him when we still lived in East Point.
Yeah.
But somebody else had him before that. Our guess is 12.
Okay.
But anyways, so he's chunky. He's 15 pounds. And I went to Costco and got the big bundle of paper towel. It's like 16 rolls, I think, in a pack or something like that.
Right.
And usually what I'll do is I'll get to the top of the basement stairs and just let it roll down. Just so, because I don't want to carry it all the way down. And then I'll put it back where it needs to go later. So I didn't see him there, and I get to the top step, and I let it go, and it starts rolling down the stairs, and he's like running in front of it, and barely, it's like Indiana Jones outrunning the big, huge ball. My cat's so fat and slow. But he somehow evaded it.
Yeah.
I almost killed him, though. It was
Great.
I wish I would have been filming it because
My asshole cat's getting big, old, and she's fat. She's always been fat.
oh, Maud.
Maud, you're fat.
Yeah, I fat shame Dale all the time on Snapchat, and I'm waiting for somebody to send a group to my house for
Abusing your cat.
abusing my cat who has no idea what I'm saying to him.
Oh yeah.
See,
dude.
Chief.
I'm like, Dale, you got to. I always do a post per day. Like, Dale, it's a simple formula. Burn more calories than you take in, the weight comes off. You have no willpower, and he's just sitting there. He doesn't give a fuck what I'm saying.
It's the kind of advice we should be using ourselves.
Yeah, I'm really talking to me. Dale is me. Dale is Mike when I'm saying that.
Chief must have lost some weight though because he's still fat, but he has the ladies that get the gastric bypass and other stuff. He's got the flap of skin.
Oh yeah, the sack.
It's like he lost
skin
weight
sack.
at some point.
You know what? Maud's had that forever, but yeah. I
They call
always
fat pockets.
Yeah,
I remember a girl getting mad because I told her that every day I'd walk by Maud and fart and go, "I'm done with that fart, Maud." Every day for 10 years, for 7 or 8 years, I would do that to her. And then she's like, "Oh my God, you're so mean to your cat." And I'm like,
You can't be mean to a cat that doesn't understand what I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, I'm like, that's so mean that I walk by and, I'm like, I didn't grab her head and stick it in my ass or anything. I just said, "I'm done with that fart, Maud," every day.
Oh,
I did it to my son one time. I walked by him, and for some reason I had the urge to fart in his face, and I did. And I turned around and started laughing, and he looked at me. He was on the verge of tears. I felt so bad about it. I felt so terrible.
you got him so good, man.
I turn around. I'm like, ha, ha, ha. Oh God. And I'm like, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, the thing about kids,
I actually hurt his feelings with my fart in his face.
you damaged a forming mind, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
Not cool. Kids, they're sensitive, and something that happens to them very young can mess them up the rest of their life.
It's true.
So, and he's gonna remember my dad farted in my face back in 2018, and it just fucked me up mentally.
It was more like 2008.
Oh, was it?
I think he was 5.
Okay.
So he was young.
When I was 9 years old, I tripped over a giant rat in the backyard at my grandma's house, and my Uncle Danny pinned me down and was smacking me with it and laughing about it. I've had a fear of rats ever since.
That's terrible.
Your uncle smacked you with a rat?
Well, he was dangling it in my face, and my dad almost kicked his ass. It was Thanksgiving,
Which was itself would have been funny. Our 5'6" dad beating up our 6'3", 300-pound uncle.
every one of his brothers were afraid of him.
Yep, they were all bigger than him too.
My dad was. I remember when he told me about your dad. He goes, "I won't watch Michigan with Al."
No,
He's not as bad as he used to.
He goes. It scares the shit out of me, man. He gets nuts.
That's the only time he really gets riled up.
yeah.
He's like, I can't do it. I just fucking can't do it, man. But yeah, I used to be miserable when I watched sports. I didn't even. I think about how I was when I was young. I didn't enjoy any sport because I would always be mad. You didn't win by enough, you loser. It's
Kind of like Phil is right now.
kind of like Phil.
Yeah, with
his Maple Leafs.
Phil, the Leafs fan.
6-1.
I mean, it's a sad day when Sidney Crosby beats you.
Actually, he didn't score a goal.
Well,
Everybody else did though.
Yep. Briefly, I want to tell a quick story before we get Phil on because he's going to have a chance to defend himself in a minute here.
Yeah.
I was talking to you guys before we went on about the hill, the sledding.
Oh yeah.
I saw a sledding childhood child fight craziness. My nephew wanted to go up to the hill to sled because I built Mount Dorkmore in front of my parents' house.
Yeah.
And then so I built the I just piled up a bunch of snow, and I was like dragging him up and down it, and he's like, I could tell he's like, all right, this is starting to suck. This is not a good hill.
What a real hill.
Yeah. So there's a bigger hill, about a 20, for us, it's 20 foot or whatever. I don't know how tall it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a giant hill, but Matthew wanted to go down that fucking hill. So I go down, I take him down to the hill, and there's a bunch of kids already there, and he's like 4 years old. He's like a little cute little kid, and he's like trying to talk to these 8, 9, 10, I don't know, year old kids, and they're totally ignoring him, just being total dicks. And then 3 kids show up that are like, you could tell they're mean, like they got bad attitudes. They're even worse than the other mean
From
kids.
the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah. And I'm just like, all right, those kids are jerks, Matthew, just come over here. And then I hear one of them say, hey, I dare you to blah, 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 to the old guy. They were calling me the old guy because I'm old. And he kept saying it. I said, you ain't doing nothing. He's like, they all looked at me, and they kind of looked at the ground like, you ain't doing nothing. And they kind of looked at the ground, and like, anyways, we were there about 10 more minutes, and we go to leave, and then I hear the like smacking and hitting. There's a boy and a girl fist fighting, and the girl's bigger than the boy, and they're like beating the shit out of each other. I mean, at slow speed because they're little, but and then the little girl's brother wraps up the guy's legs. So this guy's got his legs pinned while the girl's beating his ass. I'm like, Matthew, we got to get out of here, man. And then as we're leaving, one of the kids was like, those kids are mean. They start saying mean things. I'm like, fuck you. I'm thinking that. I didn't say it to the kid. I'm like, fuck you. You ignored my little nephew when he was trying to. I hope they bully you into oblivion, you punk. And but I'm just thinking that.
Story would have been better if you actually would have said, fuck you little punk. Right.
The only thing I said to them kids is, you ain't doing nothing. That's the only thing I said, to let them know that 300 pounds of jackhammer ass ain't going to be stopped by you little shit.
Nope.
All right?
Ooh,
Anyways.
fuck those kids up.
I guess it's time for Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Phil. Log on, Phil.
Oh, hey, noises. This new technology we discovered called Discord.
It's just us. It's brand new to just us. Phil, log on.
We are at the forefront of new technologies.
Oh, Mike is here. Hello, Mike. Ice soccer. Yes, that is what hockey is. You're right, Mike. It's ice soccer.
It is. It's ice.
It's ice soccer. 100%. So we got the chat open for Phil if he wants to come in here.
Isn't Michael Canadian?
Mike's not Canadian, no.
Who am I thinking is Canadian?
He's from Dakota. Close enough, though.
Isn't there a Michael that's Canadian, though? Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
So, Phil, how you doing, man? It wasn't me saying anything about the Maple
We're sorry
Leafs,
for
by the
your
way.
loss.
Sorry for your loss, Phil. How you doing?
I hear Babcock's. He's on the hot seat. Yeah, that's what we were just saying.
He's been on the hot seat for 2 years.
It seems longer than that because he
Yeah.
can't do anything,
I think
especially
he was
in the
on the hot
playoffs.
seat after year one.
Yeah, fuck him.
He hasn't won a playoff series since they won the cup, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And that was
No,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
have a very talented team that can't get it done. That's saying something about the staff.
Did they get
That's
swept
the
in the
thing.
first round last year, or was it? Did they make it past the first round?
Oh, they lost in 7 to Boston the last 2 seasons.
That's right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like even when he won with us, I mean,
Or they're going to talk about hockey, so I get to take a break. Thank God. I don't give two shits about
Our
hockey.
limited hockey knowledge, though, Phil's the expert. Yeah. I know enough, but whatever NHL 19 and 17 has taught me on my Xbox, that's what I know.
Oh yeah, so you just go around the net and score, and it happens every time.
I play
wraparounds.
I play on a harder. Oh, really? Does that work? See, I tried changing it up. I play on increased difficulty because I want to improve my game.
Oh, so you went from rookie to novice?
What's after novice? Intermediate?
I don't remember what it is.
I don't play hard. I think there's 4 settings. I go with the 3rd setting. Maybe there's only 3, so maybe I do play middle of the road. Either way,
Yeah.
I win most of the time.
And then there's that one time where the computer gets the puck, you know they're going to score. You're like, oh, this will be a goal.
Yeah, it happens all the time. But I always played the Red Wings, and I try building them up, making them a good team.
Right.
It works sometimes, and then when it stops working, I quit and start a new game. So I'll go through 3 seasons of it, and somehow I'll do something wrong, and I'll lose like Larkin and Mantha. Somehow I messed up, and I don't re-sign them. And I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'm not playing anymore.
So in the game, you can sign them?
It's like you're a general manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to build.
Yeah,
it's not just playing the season.
It's called be a GM mode or some shit.
Yeah. Oh. So you play the season, or you can simulate the game.
Simulate.
But I'll play a lot of them too. And then when you get to the end of the season, after the Stanley Cup and everything, you have to, re-sign people and sign free agents and stuff, and keep your team or bring people up, whatever you got to do.
Is that like that?
Go to the draft and everything.
Is there like other sports like that you could do that?
Yeah, I think Madden's like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I could totally.
I think all the sports games are like that now.
Yeah, probably.
See, I haven't played a video game since 1994, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could not do that in Tecmo Bowl, that's for sure.
No.
You just use Bo Jackson, right?
NBA Jam.
Yeah, you just get.
Wasn't happening.
Yeah. NBA Jam, you had like 4 guys to pick from.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always use the Charlotte Hornets because they had Mourning and Larry Johnson.
Oh.
I liked that team back then.
Yeah.
Grandmama.
Where he had the Converse React juice.
Oh, now see.
The Converse React juice.
Yeah.
See, now Mike's happy because we're talking about basketball. That fruitcake likes basketball.
Yeah, I do.
He does.
I do. I hate fucking Steve Kerr, though.
What a nerd.
I hate Steve Kerr's guts.
Do you?
What about his brother Fa?
Yeah. Steve Kerr's a piece of shit. Fuck him. I can't stand Steve Kerr at all.
We know.
Why is that? I don't understand. He
was
seems
just
like a really nice guy.
First off, he
hit
a few shots that beat the Pistons. Second of all, he ignored the oppression of the Hong Kong people and then equated the Chinese human rights abuse to like us being able to buy a gun at Walmart. What about that, Phil?
Phil, there's a whole clip about this like from 3 weeks ago. Just
there's a
listen
couple
to the
of
clip.
things. I don't think the Hong Kongs really count as people, and I think Steve Kerr's got a point with that one. Number 2.
Hey, that's our biggest audience, Hong Kong.
He's not.
We're number 1
Well, that's
in Hong
fine.
Kong.
It's not at all.
Okay, Phil, you're not able to buy firearms.
That feeds.
All right, Steve Kerr doesn't want you to buy firearms. Defend that shit. Defend it.
Oh, that's fine. He can stay in California and live that life.
Where does he live? I don't even know.
He's got to be California, dude.
I mean, he lives in California at least half the time.
I want to punch his blonde fucking hair off his head. That's what I want to do.
You can go back onto our YouTube page and watch it. It's from a few weeks ago. Mike hates Steve Kerr.
That's the funny thing is I'm going to be like, because I'm like just fucking roasting him for fun. One of these days I'm going to be out and about. I'm going to get the shit beat out of me by Steve Kerr.
Yeah, he's going to happen to be in our city for some reason.
I'm going to go to a Pistons game. I'm going to go to a Pistons game. Steve Kerr's going to jump me. And LeBron's going to hold my arms while he beats the fuck out of me.
Why? That's what I got to figure out. So you had a Pistons game, and Steve Kerr, the coach of the Warriors, is there, but also LeBron's there somehow. And when he doesn't play on either one of those
I'm going to
games,
go ahead and I'm going to go on a limb and say Steve Kerr can't throw a punch to save his life, so you're probably safe.
Yeah,
you're probably right.
Who is it that Frank used to mess with at the games? Wasn't it?
No, Frank heckled fucking Paul Pierce.
Paul Pierce, right?
He heckled the shit out of Paul Pierce.
He picked the exact right moment. The exact right moment, and the crowd died down, and he was like, "Paul Pierce, you junkie!" And Paul Pierce looked directly at us.
And he pointed at us like, "Frank, you got under his skin."
It's like he just got back from being. Remember, he got stabbed in a nightclub.
Yeah, he got stabbed,
and he just came back. It was his first game back. And Frank said that when it was at its quietest, and Paul Pierce stared at us.
Yeah, and he was like, "You junkie." Ironically, I met Paul Pierce in Las Vegas with your brother.
Did you remember that incident
when we were there for the?
I'm like, do you remember my friend called you a junkie? No, I didn't.
It's like I've been waiting to find out
for
who
the
MMA
was. Thing, right?
Yeah. Pierce was there. Pierce is lying about his height, by the way. He says he's 6'8".
Yeah,
he's about 6'5". But they got to, for their draft position, they got to lie or whatever. to get a bigger draft. But he's about 6'5".
Yeah. Maybe he's just slouching. Because they have people who actually measure them. They don't do it themselves.
Now Kevin Garnett is gigantic.
He's 7'1".
Is he? Oh God, yeah. I'm like, how do you guard someone like that?
Hit him at the knees.
You gotta be like Shaq. You gotta be another ogre yourself. Hey, Chris is here. Chris. He's here.
Phil's here too. He hasn't said a word.
Did he buy a Switch?
Oh yeah, did Chris buy a Switch?
Yeah, Chris, did you buy a Switch? That's what we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Matthew has my Switch now. He has everything on mine. Just give it to him. No one gets my Xbox One X. That's mine.
Yeah.
But I give away everything else. I don't know.
What about when you eventually stroke out? Where is that going to go to?
My nephew Luke.
Is it a 1X?
It's the One X.
Can you, in your will, can you put it goes to me?
No, because then you'll kill me.
No.
Like, if I will anything to you, you're going to cut my throat in my sleep.
Yeah, you know me. That's the way I am.
you're gonna hot shot my Miller Lite. Like,
I need that 1X. It's one better than what I have.
yeah. I got 4K, but not true 4K. I got simulated 4K.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill my best friend over it.
What video is this, Alan? Is this Slaughter?
Yes.
Flight to the Angels?
Yes.
The only thing killing Mike is red meat. Wrong, Mike. I don't eat much red meat. I'm fat because of carbs.
Oh,
Carbs.
there's so many carbs.
That's why I'm fucking fat. That's why I'm dying. That's why I'm insulin resistant.
He is
Carbs.
not on the keto diet whatsoever.
I eat a pizza every weekend. Phil, you alive there?
I'm living and breathing, buddy.
Now, when
I'm on
you hit
beer number 3 since
Three?
we've been on.
Oh, man.
I noticed you're being pretty quiet. You're not drunk. You're bitching out on me here.
I'm on beer
Oh,
one.
I forget. It's earlier there. I thought time was the same everywhere. I forget that it's not.
No, there's these
Time
things
is
called
not
time
linear,
zones.
Mike.
Yeah.
So it's
Time
8:29 there. Yeah. I took my first drink at 9, so
Yeah,
you're actually earlier than me by starting now.
My friend John called me from out there
Yeah.
yesterday, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing up at 3 a.m? But it was like probably 1 a.m, and he was probably really drunk. So that's why I didn't answer.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah. So, has Al ventured further in the old DHP lifestyle yet?
Oh, God, no.
No, he ain't.
He
He's not
literally
doing that.
cringes every time we talk about it.
It's not happening, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys already talked. You were neighbors. I thought that kind of thing was banned out there.
We're neighbors.
He lived out there in the Tabernacle Taverns with you.
I know.
There is
there
a
ain't
bar.
nothing wrong with that.
There is a bar there called the Tabernacle. Like a
Really?
tavern.
Is it really?
Yes.
There is.
It's a piano
Yes.
bar.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I met Luther Ellis in there.
Wow.
Yes.
He's a Mormon.
Yes.
Mike has a good comment. Oh, will Matthew help you when you fall off your rascal? My scooter. That's a pretty good one. If I don't cut back on the
Yeah,
carbs,
he's got a point there.
that's going to happen.
You're gonna be shopping at Walmart. Like, out of my way. On your...
I'm going to be on The View till you could still achieve your goals with my oxygen mask. You could still do anything you want at this size.
You know what you need to do is get one of them there rascals and put your mini bike engine in it. Have that thing just cruise on down the street.
Fuck yeah, man.
That'd be sweet.
If I can do it,
Remember your mini
anyone
bike?
can
That
do
thing
it.
was awesome.
Oh, dude, that mini bike, I had a Tecumseh, 5 horsepower in it. We fucking took the governor off that fucker,
That
so
thing
it
was
could
awesome.
it would jam like no other.
And that was when the big hill was still down the street, too.
Yeah, we'd fucking rip up that motherfucker.
I fell off it once, but it was on soft grass.
God, that was
so-
the most redneck phrase I've ever heard. We took the governor off that sumbitch. Got motherfucker ran like a brave day.
Well, I mean, his dad's from Kentucky, so...
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's the one that took the governor off.
Yep.
Yes.
He's like, well, this is you're only gonna go about 25, 30 with this on here. There, you're gonna do 40, 45 now. Awesome. You just see my friends go flying through there. I get lurched off of it.
Did it have brakes? Because a lot of those mini bikes did.
They had brakes, but they slowed you down about 30%.
Yeah, they weren't great.
brakes in the traditional sense of
Yeah.
brakes.
I remember so many guys that had the handles were there, but the brakes really didn't work. You were pretty much burning up a set of soles of your shoes. You know. So
Well, we always rode on the field next to the hill, and I hit a bump one time, and I just remember next thing I know, I'm laying on my back. I'm like, "What the fuck just happened?" It was because I was probably going about 30.
It happens quick.
It was fun. I love that thing.
Yeah.
Now, Phil, you're living out there in Montana, where there's nothing but mountains out there. Now, you had to have a 4-wheeler your whole life, right?
There's nothing else but mountains.
Yeah, it's just
Nah,
mountains.
I'd have, yeah.
There's not even air. There's just
And about
mountains.
an hour south of me is a pretty wicked set of sand dunes. So between the mountains and the dunes, you get wild out here.
you got Moab.
And yeah, Moab's for the Jeeps.
No, isn't Moab where the guy cut his own arm off at? The guy that cut his own
It was
arm off
down in that area, yeah.
to save his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, 127
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, Aaron Ralston, that was his name.
Yeah, it was down that way.
That's a pretty amazing story.
Moab's it's kind of like touristy, but it's like for all the Jeep heads.
Oh,
go.
it's huge touristy.
Yeah, I know that it used to not be, but yeah.
So it's not punk anymore.
It's it's picked up.
One of my bosses that I worked for out there had like a rock crawler that he spent like 8 years building. Like he built the whole frame and everything. That thing was bad too, badass.
Oh yeah, you can lose a lot of money building a rock rig. That is for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever race a rocket car on the salt flats?
Here's a great idea. Let's
No,
go drive up vertical
it's pretty
rock.
wicked to go watch those though.
The salt flat rocket cars?
Yeah, that's a good time, and that's like an hour and a half away from here too.
I hear you get wicked sunburn from that shit though. The salt flats.
Oh my god, yes, you get microwave because you're almost touching the sun.
Yeah, I remember.
Right?
There was a movie that was being made there.
You gotta have your black friends carry you out there. You'll be all right, man.
It was this movie. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Independence Day. They filmed part of it on the salt flats.
I've heard of it.
And Will Smith said that he had to actually tie his pants, the bottom of them, tight, so because the sun was reflecting off the salt and going up his pants and burning his legs. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
Can you
it gets
confirm
pretty,
that? Did Will Smith get burned?
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for confirming
Out
that.
there, fucking right, you can.
Yeah.
Summertime, we hit hundreds easy, right? 105. Out there, it's 105. There is not anywhere to give you shade. It's brutal.
Sounds awesome. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Yeah. Again, I have to reference a guy I roasted, Tucker Gott.
Yeah.
Tucker Gott, the paramotor guy and I will say him flying over the salt flats was one of the coolest landscape videos I've ever seen in my fucking life. Even though that nerd's going to crash and kill himself at some point.
That's fine.
But anyway, he it looked like a giant bowl, like a giant valley. There's mountains all around it. Huge. And it just looked really awesome.
Because he didn't get the name.
What's that?
We're making fun of Queensryche.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't making fun of him.
There's two conversations going here. Sorry, man.
We need one at a time.
Yeah.
I got to moderate.
We can't
this shit.
multitask.
Somewhere. Yeah.
But Tucker Gott.
Tucker Gott. Anyways, paramotor expertise. Quite an awesome channel.
It is. It's pretty cool.
Phil.
What up, buddy?
You got any cool hunting stories since none of us hunt? You ever kill anything?
Oh, yeah. I've slayed a couple of, let's see, 5 deer, 3 elk in my life.
Nice.
Damn.
Elk. Talk about the elk.
You want to know about the elk? I do have a pretty wild moose story on one of those trips. So the place I'd go hunt at is up by East Canyon. If you know where that is, Al.
I do.
Up Parley's. So I'd go to East Canyon because it was hunter's choice up there. It was spike, doe, spike, whatever. It was good times. Nobody liked to go up there because it's a watershed, so no horses, no ATVs. You had to hike it. And I was a younger guy, and I wasn't scared of a hike. So we'd get up there at 0 dark 30 to hike into our spot. Me and my cousin were hiking up this trail, and we kind of stopped for a minute, and we saw these two green dots on the trail about 20 yards in front of us. We're like, what the fuck is that, man? So we kind of hit it with our flashlight, and it was a bull moose, and he was not happy we were there. And I was like, shit. I have a little teeny 45 and arrows. I am not going to bring this son of a bitch down if he charges us. The plus side is they can't see very well, so if you just kind of stand still for a minute, they'll get a little bored and walk away. But he was snorting and thumping the ground, and he was getting ready to get a little wild with us. But we made it through that one.
Not good. Yeah.
We went up to no, dude, fuck that.
That's a large animal.
They are not little, especially if you're that close to them.
I've seen him shit stomp people to death, actually.
Yeah. Not in purpose.
Oh, yeah.
Person on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in Maine, that guy near the bank, remember that?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
It's just like
Older guys.
yeah, killed him.
Dead.
They will fuck you up right quick and in a hurry. I'm more afraid of a moose than like a bear. Because they will fuck you up.
Because a bear will fuck
I think
you
a
up
bear
at the
could
bare
probably
minimum.
take down.
But it won't.
Oh,
He's got jokes.
no! I've taken a couple of elks out of East Canyon. Always archery because that's where the straight guys hunt.
Yeah.
And there's less people.
Yeah, the West Canyon. The West Canyon guys, they're a little,
Yeah.
I know what you're saying. I know. What
Yeah,
you're
they
saying.
fly the rainbow flags, but that's fine. No, it's a good time. I haven't hunted in probably 7 years now, just because life got the better of me on that front. I did put in. So how hunting works out here, it might be different out there. I don't know. You have to put in for your tags and you draw them out.
Yeah, right.
And
yeah, it's
Utah
different.
has a lot of like once in a lifetime hunts for cool shit like
Yeah.
moose.
Yep.
So just for giggles, I put in for
Deep fried eagle.
an elk hunt. Yeah, I put in for elk hunt that they only give you 2 tags a year on, and that's the Kennecott property for elk. And those things are absolute beasts and monsters. They're freak size.
Freak.
I put in for it, and then my ex-wife texted me one day, and she's like, "Why did the Department of Wildlife take out $400?" I was like, "Holy shit! I just hit the lottery." And she's like, "No. If you hit the lottery, you get money. You don't pay money." I was like, "No, you don't understand.
Right.
I got this fucking tag that I will never get again in my life," and I ended up having to work, and I was gone for the whole thing. I was pissed.
So I know.
Oh, man,
After that, I was
sucks.
like, God,
You don't get your money back either.
So
No, it's nope.
No, that's it. Yeah.
That sucks.
there's a company I deliver to, and they have all manner of game mounted on their giant like warehouse wall. They got a huge warehouse, and
Right.
dude went to shoot bighorn sheep, and those fuckers. He says it's like $60,000 for that tag.
Holy crap.
It's an insane
Yeah.
amount of money, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a multimillionaire business owner. Whatever, to him, he can do it. But like, they price you out basically, unless you
They do, yeah. Mm-hmm.
so to shoot one of them bighorn sheep in Colorado or whatever, it fucking costs you a lot of money.
Is bighorn sheep good eating?
No,
No?
Just
terribly.
I thought it was just like lamb, like it's like
trophy?
it's sheep, right? So it's only
It's
tastes
all
good when
trophy,
it's
yeah.
it's only tastes good when it's a lamb, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
Pretty much when
So
it's
that's
They
basically
get a veal cutlet.
Yep. So
and
like,
that's it.
when you eat venison, so like we have our hunting season starts in August here and it ends
you guys
in
don't
December.
have whitetail. You guys just got the mule deer.
We do not have whitetail. It is mule deer out here.
Yeah.
They're bigger than a whitetail,
Yeah.
and their antlers aren't on one main tine, so it's not like a 4x4 out here.
Exactly.
Or you don't cut like a whitetail. It's like an 8-point, right? You count all the points up. Out here, it's a 5x4 or whatever. But so on the archery hunt, everything is still green because it's in August, and all the venison except for like the big old nasty cows and the huge bucks, everything tastes really good because they're eating green. They're not eating scrub oak or any of that gnarly shit like in the wintertime.
Yeah.
And they haven't ran around and built up the lactic acid. So most venison in August taste amazing. But you get the big trophy things, they taste like wet assholes.
Yeah. Don't like wet assholes.
But in the bad way.
Yeah, like
Dry assholes.
I know my buddy Tony. He was always just like, pretty much the backstrap was the only part. Like after a certain point, he's like, dude, the backstrap's really the only part. The tenderloin, basically.
I love backstraps.
Yeah,
like
pretty much.
whitetail backstraps here are phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And even and we got swamp deer. Like everybody around here's got to shoot. There ain't nothing like, in theory, more grotesque than a swamp deer, really. But but I've had back straps that are phenomenal. Like, it's good.
Yep.
Backstraps back. Oh,
Cadillac back straps.
yeah, that's part of the boot scoop boogie. The boot scoop boogie.
Eat that shit, you fat Mike. Come on.
Love that song.
We were dipping.
But I will say, antelope is always bad, no matter what.
Is it really? Antelope's bad?
Yeah, antelope is greasy, gristly, nasty shit.
I swear, Joe Rogan.
You've been to
told me
Africa?
differently.
No, we have them here.
We have antelope here.
Yeah.
I do.
Home on the range where the deer and the antelope play.
I am a real learned zoologist, and I did not know we had
a band I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea who this band
I
is.
have no idea who this band is.
One of the guys who was on Rogan one time, Steven Ranella, talked about something he'd make with antelope. He said it was pretty good.
Yeah, I think
He's a hunter
full of
guy.
shit, man.
He's a hunter. You should check him out, though. He's got
Or
pretty good stuff.
he's less picky.
Yeah, because
He could.
Yeah, my buddy Tony would go duck hunting. And I'm like, I go, oh, you like duck? He goes, I don't eat those fucking things.
No.
I'm like, what do you do? He goes,
Yeah, duck tastes like.
He goes,
tastes
I
like
give them to
shit.
people that like duck.
What about duck à l'orange or whatever they say?
Yeah.
So the old recipe to make duck good is you shoot your duck, clean your duck, get your duck ready, then throw it away and order a pizza because it tastes like assholes too.
Big, hard, throbbing.
Only
duck.
wet assholes, though, right? Let's taste like wet assholes.
Oh my God, Mike.
Is he on the line?
Mike, do you know how this works at all? You boomer. Mike.
He does not know how it works, apparently.
Mike.
Mike.
It works like a phone, Mike.
Talk into the phone.
There
Fuck
you are.
off.
Yeah, there I heard you.
Oh yeah, he is a boomer for sure.
It was like when I saw Michael Savage do a live stream on Periscope. Michael Savage was on Periscope. He's like, "How does this work?" That's Mike here. Well, Mike, can you talk? Yes?
Yeah, what's up?
There, we heard you. All right.
Hey. All right, Mike, you're on the air.
I'm in the Ozarks. I have the shittiest fucking internet possible. Paying $55 for shit from like 03.
We pay less than that.
We've got 500 kilohertz for you.
I get 500 gig for $50. I win.
Yeah, 10 megabytes.
That's not much.
He's gonna run out of packets.
My name ain't Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all the same out there.
All the people got that one.
Funny thing is, like,
Hey,
I didn't know we had antelope, and I didn't know what the Ozarks were until I saw there was a guy in a bare knuckle from the Ozarks. I'm like, what the fuck is that? There's a mountain range in Missouri, I guess, apparently. I didn't know about. Like, I just thought it was a flat state that led to somewhere eventually.
No. They made a whole TV show about the Ozarks. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's like. So I heard of this other range called the Andes. No,
That's the one with
isn't
the
that
soccer
a
team.
mint?
it's where people
Yeah,
like rugby
Andes.
teams eat each other. I don't know. It's like
That
Soccer.
doesn't
That was
sound
soccer.
like the
Yeah, they were saying
Appalachians.
that. Oh my God, Appalachian.
I still watch it live every now and then to
Center yourself.
center myself. Like, my life's not that bad. These guys are all right.
Such a funny movie.
Mike, have you ever ate anyone in the Andes? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ate
I knew
somebody
it.
named Andy.
Ozarks,
Boom.
but, yeah.
Are you talking right into your phone?
I'm assuming I'm not supposed to.
No, it's fine. It sounds fine. I just
Oh, okay. I don't know.
You're all right.
Not like right into it.
a headset always works better, but you actually sound okay. Believe it or not.
Fuck. Not like I have a headset.
Like a gaming headset?
Yeah. Why would you have a headset in 2019 like everyone else?
Fucking
You
nerds.
can get one from Five Below for $5. Which is a store that Phil didn't know existed. Five Below.
Mike, what have you hunted besides terrorist? Mike was in the service for a while.
Oh, I figured that when you said terrorists.
No, his nickname was MPCOA, most probable course of action. Is that what it is?
Oh, yeah, he popped into the chat a little while ago.
Coconuts.
MCOA.
Yeah, just call them coconuts. That's how we all know him.
Yeah. Mike,
I think we lost Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
hunting stories. Tell. Do you have any?
What?
This is in
What kind
honor
of
of
story?
opening day yesterday.
What have you shot besides terrorists? Which I thank you for that, by the way.
Oh,
Thanks, bro.
I just shot deer and antelope, I think. As far as real big game.
Yeah.
And human, of course, but that's
Yeah.
That's the eventual. You got to get to
Yeah.
that.
Well, we can tell
I
that
can
story.
see. I can see Mike being involved in something like surviving the game with Ice-T.
Yeah. We won't tell.
If only.
We won't tell
Or
those stories
hard.
till you're out of the service because you're still kind of connected. We won't go into that.
Or hard target.
But
Hard target, yeah.
you're from South Dakota, right, Mike? Originally,
Yeah, originally.
people live there, eh?
5.
Wait,
5 of them.
so you're from South Dakota and now you live in the Ozarks?
Mike, you hate the government more than I do.
Yeah, probably. Laundry she's a murderer.
When you're not working for them.
How do you feel about Steve Kerr?
Yeah, Steve Kerr's
Steve
a
Kerr?
piece of shit. I fucking hate Steve Kerr.
I mean, he's probably worse than the salt charge.
That could be considered a hate crime too, as well. Let's be honest.
Why? He's not a ginger.
No, but he's probably a fruit.
Ah,
yeah, sir.
I'll just lie and say it's suck dick. Maybe it's not a lie.
So, Mike, you don't have to give any specifics on what you do or don't do, but are you what they call a lifer in the military?
Yeah, I'll retire here. Hopefully before you're dead. So me.
No, I'm gonna die of a heart attack really soon. So that's not a good barometer.
Yeah, Mike's gonna stroke out any day now. Let's go ahead and call a spade a spade.
Yeah,
No, that's why I said a year and a half.
a year and a half. Okay,
That's a pretty good goal.
okay, if it's a year and a half, you are 100% accurate. I got to give you credit. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yep.
So you haven't moved all your shit down there yet?
I mean, I have the majority of shit. I'm gonna leave some shit there since I have a house still in New York.
So, is there any snow down there?
It actually, I mean, quote, end quote, snowed here.
Like an inch?
I don't even think that much.
People will still wreck and die down there, I bet, from that.
Oh, I got to see a dude do like a 1080 behind me in a fucking pickup on the interstate.
Those are pretty sweet.
And then there's a dude on the hill in an F-250 just like going nowhere, just back and forth fishtail on me. It was pretty cool.
That is cool. Now,
Pickup truck. We're not sponsored by Ford.
yeah, fuck off.
Built for tough.
I got a Ford.
Well, if we were sponsored by trannies, it'd be Dodge.
But I'm going to tell you the
If I
story.
were sponsored by Trent, it'd be Bailey J. Let's be honest here, boys.
I don't know who
It's
that
so
is.
hot.
that the-
I'll take care of that. Hold on.
Is that the one that you sent to Hoj and he got all bugged out about?
Yeah, that's the one.
There's this really attractive tranny that confuses my brain.
Oh,
Phil
yeah.
and Phil sent it to us. He's like, "What do you think about this, old Mike?" I'm like, "She's fucking hot. Who is she?" He's like, "It's tranny." And then Mike, who's in denial about everything, like, "I can't take you. You guys are sick." And he left the chat and everything.
Yeah, he gets gotten to about that.
Oh. It's Matt.
Oh,
It's so hot though, right?
that is him.
Yeah, it is. Well, that thing, whatever he or she is appealing. I got to say,
Yeah. Yeah.
not as appealing as DHP.
It's hot.
But you know,
Well,
It needs to
nothing's
be
that
a,
hot.
it needs to become a
DHP is not
power
appealing.
lifter or whatever. They're always in the
DHP is
trap.
a sin.
Mike, have you ever done
It is not either.
Mike, have you ever done a DHP? Dickhole pleasures, Mike. For it, against it.
I probably I'm personally against it, but you know,
Communist.
To each his own.
Well, that's
I don't even like a finger in the ass, so I can't,
Jesus Christ, vanilla. You fucked through a hole in the sheet too?
I wear my
I wear my-
Dodger pants
I wear-
like you guys do there.
That's what you do. You hang a sheet. You hang a sheet up in the doorway and you cut a hole in it,
I
right?
wear my
Yeah.
Mormon underwear.
Yeah.
or you fuck a rotted watermelon. I heard about that one too.
No.
I've never done that.
You
though.
get salmonella that way. You don't want to do that.
I wear my Mormon underwear to bed with when I have sex with my wife.
Yeah, when you bang a Mormon with the garments on, it's a little
Yeah,
wild.
the garments. That's what I meant.
Because they go from knees to like mid arm, right? And they have weird little symbols over the nipples, like X's and Y's and triangles.
those are- that's
it
a
looks
real
like
thing?
a PlayStation controller.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, dude, the garments.
Oh yeah,
You didn't know that was real?
I don't.
it's a
No,
real
I don't
thing.
like. I don't like Mormons, so I don't follow anything they do. I hate them all.
oh shit.
You don't hate them as much
They
as the
also have a big
cartels do.
compound in Mexico.
We both did it.
Talking about the cartels. I heard the cartels are a myth.
Yeah, it's like the mafia. They don't really exist.
Yeah.
I was like, people were like really fucked up about
the
that.
conspiracy theory is that that was a targeted hit. That wasn't an accident.
Well, of course it is.
Yeah.
But the
They
cartels.
didn't pay their 10% tithing.
I'm more
Well,
concerned
no,
that
I think it was the families like schwacked the cartel before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that would be a fight then. But my whole thing is people were freaking out about it. But the cartels kill people stateside. I'm more like worried about that. You know what I mean? Than what happens where like they run shit. Yeah, you go down there, the cartels are going to fuck you up. But like, how about not having them kill people, our own citizens here? I'm more concerned with that. I don't want to fucking, okay, yeah, down there it's shithole. I don't want them here. Fucking kill them if they come here. That's my thing.
Racist.
Yeah. Only a racist doesn't like cartels. It's like people that like it started out with like, they shoot unarmed black men. They shoot armed black men. They shoot black men shooting at people. Like, all right, like eventually you got to defend yourself here. like I get it. Like, it gets worse and worse each step. Only a racist is against the cartels. Fuck off, man. What video's on? I can't see it because my back's to it.
It's an iPhone 11 video.
We were just watching your brother-in-law jam.
Yeah.
Was it Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where he's got the
It
costume
was
on.
the vampire killer.
Yeah.
Now
Have you guys
it's-
ever killed a vampire? How about that, Mike? You run across any vampires in Iraq or Afghanistan? Vampires.
All our daywalkers.
Just kill rooms, so I guess it's possible.
Yeah. That'd be cool if you killed a vampire and you didn't even know it.
Maybe. I killed plenty of people high on, like amphetamines, but
Isn't that most people in war though?
Yeah.
well, they were pretty big on Iraq. It was they used some kind of cocktail of amphetamines, and Afghanistan. was just
Taking a
opiates.
playbook out of Hitler.
Yeah, we don't drink, but we do all this other shit. Alcohol was wrong, but not 5 tons of opium and amphetamines. You would just do that.
I'm back because I heard someone say Hitler. I was gone. I was like, wait, Hitler? I've heard of that guy.
What's wrong with being anti-communist? That's all he was. I mean, I'm anti-communist too. Am I Hitler?
No, you
Kind
don't,
of,
You don't
but-
have, you don't have a mustache.
Yeah.
That's the big difference.
Yeah. And the ultimate. And the
Were you a
ultimate.
failing artist?
Ultimate heel turn. Hitler was a Jew. Wherever you see, I heard that theory one time.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah,
that theory.
like
did
plot twist.
Did Tim Kennedy ever find Hitler on his show?
I know. Would he be like 180 by now?
Remember what was that show called where he was on the hunt for Hitler?
Finding Hitler.
That's what it's called. Yeah, they never found.
So
like,
he was looking for Hitler, so his show was called
Well-
Finding Hitler?
hunting Hitler. It was called Hunting
Yeah.
Hitler,
Yeah.
wasn't
Was
it?
it hunting Hitler?
It
Yeah.
was some hunting, finding. spooning. I don't know, something.
Spooning Hitler.
But yeah, it was basically not that he was still
That'd
alive.
have been local prostitutes.
Not that he was still alive, but that he actually escaped and did actually make it to South America. They were trying to prove it. They did not prove it.
No.
Well, there's one thing. There are villages, present day,
Yeah.
where they speak German and everybody's got blonde hair and blue eyes, and we know what people in South America are supposed
They
to
want
look
to
like.
this one in it was further down. It wasn't Peru. It was Chile, I believe. Maybe it was a little further. Maybe it was Argentina. But it was way further down on the continent, and it looked like Bavaria. This whole town was built just like a Bavarian town.
Well,
and
yeah,
everybody
I'm sure there
people
was
wearing
tons
like
of them that escaped.
Yeah.
There.
Oh yeah,
they
sure.
were wearing like lederhosen and shit. I'm not even joking. There's people wearing lederhosen there.
Later house.
They look like something out of Oktoberfest.
We're just buying out of time down the area.
You go in the jungle and there's like
No Nazis.
there's like villas built by German transplants in the jungles.
All of a sudden, like out of nowhere, there's just gonna be piles of mass graves. Their eyes are gonna be glowing red. We're back. We're back.
Georgios Tsoukalos showed me where the aliens landed and took the German transplants from World War II away in the jungles of Argentina.
Welcome to the jungle. Nazis come to play.
That's a good song. Speaking of good song,
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Is this a real video?
What's that?
Vixen, man.
Vixen.
I'm gonna have to just set up a mirror so I can look at what you guys are looking at. I don't want to be
A
turning around
security
away
mirror
from my
like
mic.
like a party store owner would have.
Because I noticed in like the last few episodes, I'm like, hey guys,
We're watching all the good videos.
my audio comes in and out. It's just fucking stupid. But I don't know.
Did you guys see the South Park where they made fun of the trannies and had a dude that looked like the Macho Man as a tranny?
No.
Oh, them doing women's sports and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about it. I haven't seen it yet.
Is that the newest
I
one?
just sent it to you,
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
newest one? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see it tonight then because they'll replay it tonight. Because I work nights, so I didn't get to see it on Wednesday.
Because the night belongs. All right, guys.
You're going all over the place. You're going from Guns N' Roses to Natalie Merchant. And
To Hitler.
Actually, that would be a...
That's Patti Smith.
I know.
Wait.
But
Is that right?
Natalie Merchant. Jesus Christ.
10,000 Maniacs.
10,000 Maniacs. But he's talking about
You're a
the...
fucking dork.
We know a lot of music stuff. I'm saying,
know.
hey, our name's on the screen.
And that song's actually...
Our last name was
Actually,
Phil,
on the
you've
screen.
arrived on my
Patti
screen. Let's
Smith.
see.
It was actually...
Oh yeah, I know
Bruce
how. I know
Springsteen.
this whole thing, Phil. I know
Some
this.
other lady named Patty sang it first. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Patti Smith sang it first, but Bruce Springsteen wrote it.
her house was for sale here. Hers,
And it's been like redone by like about like 600 people.
His first wife or second wife?
whose? Oh no, we're talking about Bruce Springsteen, but we're talking about Patti Smith actually, because she lived in the Metro Detroit area for a little while when she was married to Fred Sonic Smith.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mike thought you were talking about Hitler.
We were.
Well, Hitler was a while ago, man.
Hitler matters.
Talking about Tim Kennedy hunting Hitler.
All right.
He didn't succeed.
We didn't. Okay, we're at the 1 hour mark. We're going to take a midway break, and we're going to play a little. Kojak spills his drink, and I yell at him here on Radio Underground.
Why are you gay? 100,000 hours of
Oh, on
old
YouTube.
stuff. I'll go back and watch that.
It's free on YouTube.
The end.
All right. I hate it. Don't spill your drink, man.
What kind of sacrilege is
You
this?
just hit it with your hand.
Did it spill? Did it spill?
It almost did.
Almost, but did it.
Some act
but
of God
did it.
did not.
You're right. So I'm the act of God. My alcoholism does not spill a drink.
Yeah,
Good
right.
response.
Don't do it, man. Just don't do it.
Lord Death Shit is a fucking driver.
Yeah.
He drives
Yeah.
for a living. He has so much time on his hands.
Yep.
He can audiobook the shit out of all this.
I listen to other.
You
I
YouTube
listen to other discordant,
wrestling.
out of control podcasts like ours. I listen to all people. I just all people.
Shut up!
You don't spill it. You don't spill the drink.
Spill
eh?
it. Shut up! I hit everybody.
Spill right on his phone too. Right on his phone. Towels are in here. Towels are in that, or you can take that one. But there's towels in.
Just use your hoodie.
Use your hoodie.
But
Hey, Mike. How are you? I have not talked to you in like 2 minutes. I remember our conversation on Facebook Messenger, and it was very good. You know what? I have turned into a liking, so you know. And I want you to know that I want to drink fountain alcohol with you very soon one day. Okay? You put that in your head right now. Fortnite for life.
Yeah, you know, let's just think about this for a moment. My Saturday night included going to a place where I met, let's be honest, Sunny, who is still smoking hot.
Yeah, she did a porno, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
That's got to be. That's in your hard drive. Admit it.
Oh, yeah, that's in the stank bank. I mean, you know, it's up there. Yeah. And look at his Saturday nights. His Saturday nights probably included a circle jerk with Tom Brady and Master Chief. You know, oh, Tom, please deflate your balls in my mouth while Master Chief quad shots loads of semen in my face. I mean, so you compare Saturday nights, there's no comparison.
I do have to throw in one anecdote because I have little to nothing to offer, but there was a time, and I believe it was a Nerd Fest. I don't remember which Nerd Fest it was, where Kojak and myself threw down in some classic Mortal Kombat to see who the better old school fighter was. And the moment that Kojak did start to get the better of me, Morgan cut the power off to the entire house, which was pretty goddamn hilarious, if I have to say so, out of spite. So that my little one anecdote that I have to offer, my one memory that I do have was that moment, and I remember almost pissing myself laughing because he would not allow Frank. I think we were doing 2 out of 3. We each had one, and when Frank whatever was about to get that best 2 out of 3, Morgan just cut the goddamn power off to the entire house.
I swear to God, I'll never.
Time I'm going to tell you to get your ass off my lawn. Do it or I'm going to kill you. I'm going to find you. I'll hunt you down in the street. Off! Get off!
And we're back.
This is a good
Radio Underground. How's everybody doing in the 5-minute break that we took? We were arguing about sports more on the Discord. You can join our Discord. It's Radio Underground. You can find us on any social media. Radio Underground, one word. There are no impersonators because we aren't popular whatsoever. And we don't have to worry about people impersonating a poor product.
I think there was a scrum in the Red Wings game.
A fight.
Someone took out Helm, and they didn't like it, so chaos ensued, according to this.
Nice.
So the first hour, I plan on doing bullet points and stuff I want to hit. The second hour is just guys talking.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you guys want to talk about?
I didn't know we were doing the bullet point thing. I had a couple of things.
Oh, go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
This one concerns Frank.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here, but actually doesn't concern Frank.
He's off sucking somewhere else. That's good.
So
I was just getting ready to say, Frank, you suck. Wherever you're at.
He's sucking abroad.
Did you know there's apps for vaping?
He's watching hentai porn, I bet, right now.
Do you know that there's apps for vaping? Like apps that tell you like that your vape is charged or different social media sites that it'll take you to. It's an app for your vaping.
For all your vaping needs,
Yeah.
and vaping pleasure.
And there's like 180 of them.
Oh my God.
The LGBT community themselves says that's too gay.
Well,
They
Apple,
would ban that from.
the thing was, Apple pulled them all because vaping's dangerous.
All right, yeah.
They're like, you shouldn't be on this. And for second of all, this is stupid. Why do you need an app for this?
But Apple probably has a contract killer app. You can get a contract killer right here.
Yeah.
We
They
as
do.
Apple are telling you that we're doing this because it's dangerous.
Why
We're
do you
pulling
need-
these apps. But actually, really,
We
it's
at
because
Apple
they're
take money
stupid.
from big tobacco to get rid of vaping.
Yeah, to get rid of
Exactly.
vaping.
And we're giving you a brain tumor.
Here's the thing.
You're looking at this fucking
I
thing
love
all day.
big tobacco.
You're holding your vaporizer, what's it called? The vape pen, vape thing in your hand. Why do you need an app to tell you what it's charged to?
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense.
So there's some nerd I know that he was telling me that those apps like control the vape itself, like you can set temperatures and all kinds of nerddom that I don't give two shits about.
Gay.
Phil vapes.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, dude, I'll
He's lying.
admit to that. I don't give two shits.
I hate big
Dickhole and cool
chew like-
vaping.
I did call and chew like a man. I don't know what you guys do, but
I'm all about big tobacco.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fuck
give
vaping.
me my Cope cans. I'm
Built
happy
this
guy.
country on big tobacco. All the way back to
That's right.
Jamestown.
I'm all about big cholesterol numbers.
Nah, man, it's either you either smoke cigarettes or
But it is
cigars, you
irritating
chew,
that
or
everybody's
you do
trying to shut
snuff.
something down in a free market capitalist society because they don't like it.
You know, it's deadly. It's been proven, Phil.
Yeah.
It
I
ki-
want-
it killed
I
39
get
people.
that.
Pretty
so
soon
is
it-
drinking.
Pretty soon, if they don't quit pushing, there's going to be capitalistic mass graves. People don't leave us the fuck alone.
Name one case where drinking killed somebody.
Vaping killed 39.
It's all
people.
hearsay and
blame
speculation.
potheads.
My bad.
And plus, drinking tastes better.
No, drinking only kills wives that don't know when to shut up. All right? That's just
Drinking is all natural selection at its finest.
yeah.
Beer's made with all natural ingredients. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's from the earth.
Yep. So it's good.
It's grain. It's vegetables.
It's great. Yeah.
It should be in the food pyramid.
Beer's vegan.
Yeah.
I mean, what's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Vegan straight edge, right? Beer.
I'm five Keystones in tonight. That's all made of earth.
Oh, you're drinking
Ooh,
Keystone?
you're a Keystone copper.
Phil, you are fucking whiter than white trash itself. Keystone?
Yeah, I know, dude.
It's not Keystone Light, is it?
I got
That's what
natty.
I had from hockey.
Natty Light called it wants its respect back.
You
Keystone.
know what we got to get is
Yeah,
one of those
it's fine,
99 packs of Pabst Blue Ribbon they sell. The big, huge, long thing. filled with
Pabst Blue is
99.
hipster now.
Yeah, but
Yeah, PBR is now a hipster beer.
but this is a 99.
Like out here, it is huge time. I know it's
it
a
is.
99 pack. It's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
They sell them. The only place we can get them is Lansing. Let's go. An hour and a half to get our beer.
There'll be people getting scratch off. Too bad.
Scratch offs? Is that what you said?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that like one of your pet peeves, Mike?
Oh, God, I hate it.
We had
Well,
one.
we talked, like, my brother-in-law was way worse about it, but I just reinforced what he said.
Yeah.
When you go in line and, like, you just want to get your gas or your gum or whatever, it doesn't matter. The scratch-off people there, and they come in with their fucking hard hats. Morgan, don't pussy bitch me. Get in the chat. Get in the chat. Anyway, yeah. You're standing in line, and you're just trying to, like, get in and out. And they're like, I got a winner. And they're sitting there with their fucking coins. It's like, you people need to burn in hell. In the fiery pits of hell.
Here's my thing. Why not? Why don't they have a separate lottery line? You know, just like you can't get tickets at this line. This is for people who are buying other shit.
Well, they do for non-scratchers. If you want to get actual lotto tickets, you have to go like at the 7-Eleven right by here. You got to go around the other side of the counter.
See, I'd make them do it for the scratch offs too.
Yeah, but the scratch offs are right there in the desk, the table. They have the glass. You can see them. It's like a display case.
Or you go into Subway and people don't know what they want. And they don't know what Subway sells.
Subway at least changes their stuff up. So if you don't know exactly what you want, I can respect that because they do change their menu from time to time.
What are them over there?
McDonald's hasn't.
No.
It's a banana pepper, bitch! It's a banana pepper! That's what it is.
McDonald's has had virtually the same menu for 35 fucking years. They change like one
That's
thing
right,
a year.
hot and spicy's, $1.
No, we don't have those. But most of the time, it's the same. It's the same shit. How the fuck do you not know what McDonald's has? Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, you
pisses me off.
Well,
people actually say, "What do they got there?" You know what the fuck they have? It's fucking McDonald's.
Or when someone beats you to the door, like, cause I have to park my truck back far because I can't park up close.
No,
when I go to any restaurant,
it's a big truck,
and then people like beat you in, and then they come in with a list.
Yeah,
I feel like taking the fucking machete, like fucking the Commando movie, and just chopping their arm off, and the list falls to the ground, and they stomp on the fucking hand that's holding the list.
No, that's sensible.
That is.
I've always hated like being in line in a drive-through, and you hear the people in front of you go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to need this all on separate orders," and you're like, and there's nowhere to go to get
those
out.
guys need to fucking die.
There's nowhere to go to get out because you're stuck in the drive-through. There's like,
I want to talk about that. That should be an absolute 100% ban.
Yeah,
like our Taco Bell here.
The shoot drive-through that you can't get out, like it's like a slot car because they got a little island here.
Mm-hmm.
No. You need to be able to leave that fucking that goddamn.
Our Taco Bell is the worst. The one closest to us is the worst. You cannot get out of that driveway unless you have a straight up 4x4 because that curb is like those hard edge curbs. You cannot get over it without blowing out a tire.
You should not be able to pin people in where they can't leave.
No.
If
that's entrapment.
That's entrapment. Yeah, it's like a girl that you have sex with that says she's on the pill.
Well, that's what
that's entrapment.
I can attest to that.
Mike, you don't have sex. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about you guys, not
These
me.
are stories.
Not me.
It's rhetorical.
But if you go to like a store or something, you have to have a fire exit. You have to have 2 ways out, right? You have to have 2 ways out. So if you don't have no way out of this line in the drive-through, then isn't that violating some kind of state code?
It's
or something?
I don't know how
it's like
not.
a fire code or something. Just
That's literally the only food place around here that I personally. I'm sure there's more. Oh no, because Checkers is the same way. You can't fucking get out of there.
Oh yeah, dude. That's always been like that because that's
Fucking
basically
Checkers.
the old. That's the old hot now, man.
Maybe that's God or the universe or whatever deity trying to tell us to stop eating fast food. If you're fat and impatient, don't
when
go
I
in
was
here.
up there, when I was in Detroit the one time, we went up to Flint and went to a Checkers in Flint.
Ugh.
And we walked in and it was like behind bulletproof glass.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
like, what the fuck is this place all about?
And
then I
to
told
the
Mike, like,
motherfucking
"What's
K,
Flint?" He's like, "What's wrong with
homeboy.
you could have died.
because it's in Flint.
Yeah, they told me
when you
they
go into
were they
Detroit.
told me they were in Flint. I'm like, dude, careful.
Did you lose?
Dirty white boy.
What?
I can only hear in one ear all of a sudden.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Something happened.
Yeah, I've heard other people go, man, I went
It's
to
only
this,
Bono. What am I going to do?
I went to this
I don't know, I hear
Coney
both.
Island in Detroit, and there
We
was
lost
glass.
Phil again.
Hey, here's something that sounds like clicking. Is somebody cocking a gun?
Mike,
Ooh.
you got a gun?
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
Well, yeah.
I'm hundreds of miles away from you. I don't care. Unplug and plug that back in, Brian. I don't know what the fuck. We're having technical difficulty. Mike.
No, it's still just one. I'll deal with it. It's fine.
It's one.
Maybe this speaker
I can only
just
hear it in
went.
the left ear.
That's strange.
Pretty sure it's not my ear. Maybe I want deaf. Talk.
Hey.
Here, okay.
I can
I'm
hear
not
both
deaf.
of mine. Huh.
That's weird.
No, you didn't go deaf. The fucking shit fucked up. Is that the old headset? I bet it is. Hey, plug in that headset over there.
I'll deal with it. It's fine.
All right.
I'm not going to worry about
I
it.
got an other headset for
That's
you.
all the way over there, though.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You don't want to go all the way across the room to
Yeah.
hear both ears?
That's at least 7 feet. So no thanks.
So, Mike, you got a new... you don't have to tell anything about her, but are you with a new woman or whatever? Is that what you're doing right now? Or did you move because of your job?
But this is I don't know. I've been with her for a while.
Okay.
She sounds hot.
So it's not new.
It's not a new thing. This is something that's been going on a while. Is she the one?
She follows your page.
Oh, does she? She's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but now
That's the one I can't account. I won't say her name, but yeah, okay. Yeah, because there's a girl that was like liking.
Wait,
stuff,
a girl
like,
follows your page?
Yeah,
oh.
That's not.
There's
your...
probably like 2 of them, isn't there?
It's
his sister and.
No, my sister don't follow my page.
No, she doesn't. I don't even.
None of the women that know us, they can't stand our show.
I actually went on my wife's phone and liked the page, so we got an extra like. So that's the only reason my wife likes it. But no, we have. I think our demographic skews slightly male. So
yeah, 99.8%.
There's 178 people on our page, and I think 6 are women. So,
hey, since Phil's not in, we can identify him as a woman. See how mad he gets in the chat.
Yeah,
Phil.
He told us to.
Yeah, I think Phil got disconnected again.
It was weird. He got disconnected right when my ear blew up.
It's directly related to Phil.
Yeah, it has to be.
Directly.
Did you guys hear the bubonic plague's coming back?
Yeah, it's because we don't have any border control.
Sweet.
Well, it was in China, but it was a Mongolian couple in China.
Mongolian.
Well,
like Mandalorian.
Hey, since we were talking scratch-offs,
yeah,
who here is Whiskey Tango enough to know pull tab?
I know what a pull tabs.
Yeah,
I know the pull
Whiskey
tabs.
Tango means white trash enough, and that's all of us.
Yeah.
That's everyone
that's all
here.
of us.
Yeah, they got him in the bars here, man.
Yeah, you can buy them in the bars.
I've been sober for 5 months now, but yeah, I was a big time bar guy so
Al was locked up for a while. He's a little WT on the rig.
Yeah, believe me.
My wife went to the bar last week and played some and won a couple bucks.
I played that pull tabs a little bit, but Keno's my game. That's where I win my money. So.
And then all the girls you've seen from high school, hey, honey, how you doing? They're working at the bar.
Oh, yeah.
White trash and house.
Yeah, the ones that didn't want me back then, but all of a sudden they do. It's like, yeah, now I want you to, now that you've been beat up by 3 different husbands and you got 4 or 5 kids.
Hey, Al, you're not fat. I'll blow you.
You got a
Let's
job?
get together.
Wait, you got a job?
Yeah, roasties.
That's okay. I'll pass.
Oh, it's a bad Coors Light.
Are you're doing the Coors White right now?
What's that?
You're up on the Coors White?
Yeah, I switched from Natty to Coors White, but
that's it, dude.
That's what I'll drink if I'm trying to like slam a bunch because I don't have a hangover from it.
I used to do. Al got me into Rolling Rock for a minute.
Yeah,
we were doing that Rolling Rock straight up.
Yeah,
and back when I mean, we're talking years ago.
Oh, yeah, I was drinking that I was drinking that before I was even of age. So yeah,
yeah, we were doing that. But you got me into you're like, Mike, try this. You won't get hung over. And we went to sell Burner. Remember that?
Burner lives.
And like the band was all 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
For some reason, there was a 3-piece, and everybody in the band was fucking huge.
Yeah.
And we drank like 40 Rolling Rots each, and then there was like, I didn't get a hangover from that. I got to keep going, but I'm
gonna try to say it without sounding douchey, but I'm drinking a nice IPA right now.
Yeah.
Nope, didn't work.
It didn't work.
Go ahead and put that can in your pussy.
It's from a brewery in Brooklyn, New York.
I'm having
Brooklyn.
That's douchey.
That's kind of a contradiction, like Brooklyn. Like, hey, yo, come to hear an IPA here in Brooklyn.
No, man, gentrification.
Oh, Brooklyn, motherfucker.
Brooklyn's different now.
Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
I got my wife beater on. And my brother Bellagio.
Hey, what kind of sissy beer is that
Brooklyn's
you're
an
drinking?
extra shitty version of a shitty city.
Yeah.
Got my wife beater on a can of White Claw.
Natty Seltzer's better.
Natty Seltzer.
I'm sorry, I don't know if they're in Brooklyn or not. I think it's Astoria, New York City, which is not Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The end. Either way, it's douchey.
I don't know.
I got it because it was on sale.
I got a guy I work with, like he does the whole IPAs and like, come hang out at this place. It's always some like fresh open brewery. It's like it's a brand new place and try that. Like, I'm not going to any of them fucking places with you.
Well, I can drink a whole 1 beer here because it's like so heavy.
Yeah,
yeah, or the alcohol content is triple.
Yeah,
what I usually
yeah.
drink.
I'm gonna drink a milkshake that gets me drunk.
Yeah, great. So now when I get on the road, I've had literally can say
Like
I've had one
milkshake
beer
and
and I'm
boys
over
to
the
the
limit.
Yeah.
I got to go light with a beer. That way I can drink 40 of them and then
Yeah.
be mad at the world.
Well, I'm just drinking the one IPA. The rest of them are Yinglings. So
You get pulled over, you're like, how many beers do you have tonight? One. Yeah, you're way over you're triple drunk.
well, yeah,
I had one beer.
some of them are 11 or 12% alcohol.
And the dude the brewmaster comes out with his towel and it's like, yeah, you got a beard because you have no fucking chin. I get it.
So do I, though.
You have a chin though.
Not much. Not much. Like I want to get that cool. You ever seen that cool? It's like not liposuction, but skin shaping. But they use like ultra coolness, like frozen shit to sculpt your chin more. I want to get that. I want a Bruce Campbell chin.
Oh, you just get an implant.
No, that's harder. The cool sculpting is only like a couple hours, and you're healed in 3 days. This is lame.
Hey guys on Discord, chin implants, for them or against them?
Well, I never said implants.
Oh, do I have a story about that whole thing?
Tell
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Saw an elk with chin implants.
Mike, chin implants. Have you
No,
ever
I
gonna
had
get
a
one?
stalker that she needed a chin. And I was like, I could never be with a girl like you because you don't have a chin. She went and got a chin implant.
And you still didn't go with her? Still didn't go steady with her?
No, she was batshit even more than I can handle.
How was she on the crazy hot scale? Was it comparable?
She was kind of up there. She's a solid 8 when she got her chin done.
Wow.
Well, what's the problem, Phil? Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Dude,
say it
she
again,
was
Mike.
Fucking wild, man.
Mike, say that again.
No, she did not have her tits done.
No, okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's all it's really about.
I did have her drink
Nothing
a cup of her own pee just to see if she'd do it.
What?
Mike, you are struggling with technology, man.
Did you say drank pee? Phil?
What did I do now?
Did you say something about drinking pee?
Hold on, one at a time. Phil, was there any pee drinking?
I asked her to drink her own pee to see if she would do it, and she, in fact, would drink her own pee.
That's called Europhagia, by the way. People who drink their own pee.
It's like
whatever, fucking Mr. Science, man.
It's called disgusting.
That was a golden
No, because I was gonna name a band to call. It was gonna be like European alt progressive rock with synthesizers, and my plan was to call it Europhagia, but we were going to pretend like we're from Europe, so it's EURO phasia, but it's spelled like Asia with the "phe" at the beginning. So Europhagia.
I like it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Because Europeans drink piss.
Yeah, every European that I've ever
Everyone.
met.
Have you ever heard of
pee.
Germany?
Yeah, they're.
Oh yeah, I've seen some shit out of Germany, bud.
Dude, that's where
The Shiza porn, Church of Fudge.
Everything crazy comes out of either Florida or Germany.
Florida and Germany.
Hey, Mike, go ahead and
There
Google
was a
up Church
game
of
called
Fudge for Al.
I'm not doing it. No.
What was it again?
Church of Fudge.
Church of Fudge.
Well, I know where that's going, so no.
I could just
It's fucking great.
Well, the funny thing is, I was telling these guys the kind of Facebook Messenger shit I get. They're like, "What kind of friends do you have?" And he's like, and Brian's like, "The worst I get is the Phil dickhole pleasure stuff."
That's literally the worst thing I get in a messenger.
But the reality is, when you hang around the online circles that me, Phil, and Mike do, the people that Facebook message you, it's horrific.
Horrible.
It kind of I kind of have PTSD.
Real band. Head East.
From the shit that I get sent.
I can't think of
I've had like
I just texted to you, Mike.
Mike's a millennial. He's triggered.
I am very triggered. Very.
Mike ain't into seeing videos of chicks eating shit out of their chicks' asses. It's fine.
Yeah. Well,
It's generally fake shit.
All right, I'll tell you one real quick.
I don't know. I'm fecal phobic.
Yeah. I had one sent by Mr. I won't say his name, but his screen name is Meat Mallet. You guys all know Meat. And he's Phil and Mike certainly know Meat. Meat sent me a video of like, check out this brutal car crash. I'm like, oh cool, I'm going to see mangled bodies, which that's
fine.
bad, but whatever, I can handle it. And it's like, oh, check. And they're like going around the car where all the, where you're expecting to see meet. And then it real quick pans. It's gotcha porn. It's a large black man with a little black man on his shoulders. And he sticks his whole arm like right in his ass like a puppet. And I was like, okay, I need to get some sleep now.
Yeah, that's
open the one I just sent you, Mike.
No, I'm not doing it.
Open it.
It's
all right, I'll do it.
I'll
do it.
No, open.
I'll do it.
One of us.
Here we go.
I can sort of see it.
I can't.
All I hear is revving. There's a leak.
All right.
There's a leak there.
That's nasty.
There's a little bit of a leak there.
Hey, Phil, I'm sure you've used anal beads on a chick, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Got a
You ever
gasket
start
issue.
the lawnmower?
What's that?
Start the lawnmower.
You ever start the
ripcord?
lawnmower?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Ripcord.
Have you, any depraved thing you can think of? Phil's
If you
done
go
it.
too hard, though, you fucking give him a pink sock, though.
Yeah, you want no prolapse going on. No, it makes me think. Remember when we were kids, we had He-Man toys, and he had the one thing he could ride. The He-Man rode was like a battle bike, and you pull the thing out, and it did zzz, and it took off. That's what makes me think of.
Yeah. Ripcord.
It's like a He-Man toy, or the Evil Knievel toy.
You a big He-Man fan?
No,
Or it was
well,
like
I was when I was 4.
Or remember
5.
Snake Mountain where you talk into the thing, and then you real quick, and it has the echo, the Snake Mountain, and then you put the mic right in her ass, and shit comes. No, all right, that's not as comparable, but it's kind of like that.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, was it?
Come
just
on,
Snake
who
Mountain?
hasn't Snake Mountain the girl's ass and shit comes? I mean,
Did the Castle Grayskull have that too?
it's a rite of passage.
No, Snake Mountain had it because it looked like part of the snake. That's right.
They call it Stink Mountain now.
Stink
So
Mountain.
every kid on Earth,
Mountain.
when you put a mic in front of a kid's mouth, it doesn't matter. Like, hey, talking to the mic, buddy. They always do. They all do the same thing.
It's the same thing.
All right, Phil, send us another one.
No.
Oh, I can. It's totally not a guy hiding a dick between his legs at all.
No, it totally isn't.
Oh, actually, it's not. Not at all. That's an actual pussy. There you go.
It
Phil.
is now.
Phil,
After-
I'm
not.
After the orchiotomy and stuff.
I'm so transphobic. Not in that I dislike trans people existing, but anything that I'm sent.
You automatically think it's
I'm
gonna
like,
be tranny?
oh, it's a guy with a dick. It's right here. It's coming.
It's gonna happen.
And it could be just like a total.
But what if
chick.
he has good tits?
Yeah,
Bailey
exactly.
J has amazing tits.
Yeah.
You keep saying that name. I don't know who
Are they
that
better
is.
than Blair White's?
Yeah.
Bailey, send me those so I can show the other guys, Phil. Because I gotta.
Yeah.
I doubted myself. I'm not.
Yeah,
Gonna
oh, yeah,
lie.
go ahead.
I doubted myself for a minute there. I really did.
Or I could just
I
look it up
don't,
myself.
I don't have control necessarily.
I
if
doubted myself.
I don't necessarily
I was
have.
ready to do it.
I'm ready
I was
to.
ready to fuck her.
So, Phil, have you banged a tranny?
He didn't.
No, that's on my bucket list.
But this particular tranny,
How about a midget?
She was 4'11". Does that count?
no.
No.
It was an older balding Mexican lady named Cecilia.
No, I want sausage fingers.
God, I'd have a huge ranch of them little sausage hands. That's for sure.
Okay, Phil, you're going to send that Transylvania?
Bailey J?
Yeah. Send it.
Oh, fuck yeah, I will. Hang on a sec.
All right, we
God,
need it
she's
in our
so
life
hot.
because I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
I'm not the. I'm not the.
Can you imagine Phil's phone history?
Dude,
yeah.
God, it's a fucking
the
shit.
gallery and the searches.
Just the shit saved in my fucking photo album is fucked.
Man, your FBI agent must fucking hate you.
I've went through probably 5, I bet. 6, maybe.
He's watching tranny porn again.
It's like,
You said the
Wow,
chick
this
was,
guy likes watching things inserted in dicks a lot.
Dude, he's sitting there going, I don't get paid enough to do this shit.
It's like It's like a guy that's I was listening to this one podcast where this dude became such a crackhead that he lived at the crack house. He said, instead of just going there, I said, can I just shack up here for a while?
Yeah.
And he just stayed there. That's Phil. He's just going to go to where it is.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not going to be in my own house. I'm just going to go live with you guys so I can get all I need.
Hey, the balding Mexican lady was how tall? 4'11"?
Yeah, tell that story, Phil.
4'11".
Okay, so according to this, 4'10" and under is considered a midget.
Oh.
So she was just above the threshold.
Just above the midget.
Luke got
Well, which ones are out of proportion? Is that the dwarf?
That's dwarf.
Yeah.
Midget has normal. Dwarf does
Which you're not supposed to call them, but
What are you
is
supposed to
Bridget
call
a
them?
Supposed to
dwarf?
call them midgets.
What do you call him?
I don't fucking care.
If you don't call him a midget, what do you call him?
I would take
Throw him on a
Bridget the
fucking
midget to the park,
Velcro
though.
wall.
Fuck.
Little person? Is that the proper
That,
term?
to me, that sounds more demeaning.
Yeah, it is because
Okay, Mike.
there's different types of little people.
Here,
This is from Live
he,
Aid.
she is.
Yeah, there's sausage fingers.
So you're
I don't want
Big
to
put
head.
them all together.
Phil, you can't send the dick pics with it. You got to send the non-dick.
Well, we already know it's a tranny.
Oh, sorry, dude.
The non-dick is what does it.
Wait, so that's her right there.
She's cute.
She's okay.
But look at them tits.
Oh, they're fake.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Well, no shit, they're fake. It was
Well,
a
that's
dude.
the thing. I'm going in already knowing what this is.
Or you
I'm
sent
not-
you sent the
Hey, they're
micro.
all real if you're playing with them.
But it's the thing. It's like you guys. Oh, for a tranny, it's hot. Like I know it's a tranny.
Well, okay,
now.
you sent me one with the micro penis. I'm not happy with that.
No.
There we go. Very nice. That's a tranny.
Alan's all over that.
That's a tranny.
But you can see here,
I
Al.
need that on a soundbite. Every time I get a text from Mike, it's going to say, it's a tranny.
But when you scroll, God damn it! I can't get this to work.
Making fun of the other mic and technology.
My perversion isn't
Fucking
working
boomer.
for me. Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm a dirtbag. I know it.
Teenage.
Mike's a boomer. They're our greatest ally.
As you can see, there got a little bit of micro penis.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Just a little bit of wang.
Well,
Not
a
much.
little micro penis. So it's not even a good micro penis.
Oh, dude. Hold on, Mike. I'm going to send you a video. If you're ever filmed by
whatever.
Mike,
If you look at that, like, hey,
I want you
Is
to
this a
watch
micro
this
penis
video.
jerking
no.
off?
Okay.
Yeah.
Slayer.
What's that? What?
Hey, I think I'm the one who shared that originally,
What's that?
or I stole it from one of you all.
You
Because
probably
I
got it
spam
from
another
me.
group chat with that.
You got it from me. I posted it in
All right.
the
I
Slack
gotta get
channel.
another beer and pee.
Oh,
Talk about
okay.
it. Keep going with
Well,
the
thanks.
perversion.
Okay, Mike, I just sent you a video. If you're ever filmed by yourself, you show this to Brian and Al. This guy exists, and he had
just
the
walked
fucking
away.
balls. I'm throwing air quote up because he don't. To go ahead and cam this and send it out to the world to see. This dude has to
describe
pinch
it to
his
us.
small little crank.
Describe it.
It's
Well,
so little.
Philly, you're an open-minded guy.
Yeah.
Haven't you asked any of the you've been with if they've been with a micro penis?
Oh yeah, dude. Every time. That's one of the first questions I ask.
Yeah, normally they're like, yeah.
Yeah, this one guy had it was like the size of a thumb. I'm like, that sucks for you.
Thumb dick.
Come on up to the big leagues, lady.
2 thumbs.
I'll do some shit to you. You'll put in your journal. That's for goddamn sure.
Live journal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Probably.
Vlog.
Dear blog,
Oh my
today
gosh.
I stuck my finger in this dude's wiener, and then he made sex to my bum. The end.
Mike, you're missing.
As long
I
as you go the
assume
holes
that's how
out
it
of order.
goes.
No, you're not. We're watching a video from Live Aid.
It's the Cars. Live Aid.
Speaking of Live Aids, Freddie Mercury was there.
Yeah.
Live AIDS, get it?
Haha,
Anyways.
haha.
What's the weather like there,
Hey,
Mike?
he was gay.
I'm running out of stuff to talk about.
Hey, Brian, did you stop with Outer Worlds?
I haven't played in a few days, probably about 5 days. I didn't stop for
Did
any
you
reason.
kind of hit the wall?
No, I've
Mike,
been
do
doing
you
other
even
stuff.
play video games anymore?
Mike's not on the mic.
Mike's not on
He's
the
not?
mic.
No, he's pissing. Well, all of a sudden the Red Wings are losing 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fucking
not shocking.
Boomer and his prostate's got to pee.
He's got a bad prostate. Yeah.
I'll pee on Mike.
No, you won't.
Back.
No, you will
He's
not.
back, by the way.
Both of them. Oh yeah.
Hey, Mike, is that water on your table?
Straight vodka for the cat.
I just wanted to make sure.
No,
Fucking vodka, man.
Make sure that the fucking
Mike.
Are we watching Flock of Seagulls?
All right,
that video
you
I
sent
just
me
sent you
another
for Brian now.
Oh boy, here we go.
What's that? I can see it.
Can I inflate it? Wow.
Eh?
Wow,
Well, no,
that is
this
major.
picture's gonna get.
I'm not going to watch no little micro penis jack off, Phil.
No.
No.
He just has to look in the mirror for that.
I was going to say
It's
that.
got to be a
Damn it.
tranny with tits for it to have morality. I can't. It's gotta be.
They have to be big tits.
What time is Checkers open till?
Later.
2:00.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't though.
You're going to make it. You're going to be well within range, dude. Well within.
No, I shouldn't. My stomach's because his beer's tearing up my stomach.
We lost
That's
Phil
why
again.
You do it. That's why you do it.
No, because then
You
I'll
eat
just
the Checkers. and
Maybe
then
he got too excited at his videos.
And then it like gets all
it solidifies it. No, it just turn it to liquid.
Gotta go crank one out.
I will
No,
shit
it just
liquid.
helps you. Yeah, it just helps you in the morning.
I think Mike's right. Phil keeps getting so excited by these videos and leaving. I got a guy with a little dick jacking off.
So
I
did you
need
watch that vid yet though?
Whoa! I just got sound again.
Yeah, you got it.
It just popped back in.
Your voice cracked.
It scared the crap
It
out of
popped
me
back
because
in.
you were both talking. All of a sudden, it just like it crackled.
Hey guys.
I'm pretty sure I'm lagging out the chat probably.
Mike, you're fine. I can hear you. You're not lagging.
Oh well, it's on my end then. You know,
Oh, it just went away
it's all
again.
it's all the meth here in the Ozarks.
You probably
You just-
got a bad.
It's all the meth on the Ozarks. The meth in the
really
Ozarks getting in the way of your signal.
Yeah, I thought like I've been in the armpit of the South in really shitty areas, and then you get here and like, yeah, just wasn't ready for meth heads walking down the highways.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was Mike messing around with stuff. It hurt.
Have you ran into a girl named Methany?
Is there a lot of meth where you are?
Yeah, he just said when he was in the Ozarks, it was bad meth.
I went deaf for a second.
Oh yeah. That's even dude, like out
There's
in
a whole
Utah,
show
too.
about it.
In Utah too, man. There's a lot of meth out there.
It's called Ozark.
When I was in Georgia, I used to have a crackhead who'd come and he'd wash my vehicles for like $10. That was great.
Was his name Frank?
No, it was probably more of a Jamal or Dante.
Okay.
With an apostrophe in there?
Jamalte.
No, actually, he was older, so it probably wasn't. Well, maybe Jamal. Dante,
If he was older, it was Leroy or Jerome. If he's older.
At least I ain't chicken.
Yeah, at least I ain't chicken. By the way, the people that listen to or know about the Leroy Jenkins raid know that reference.
Yeah.
At least I ain't chicken.
At least I ain't chicken.
He raided it.
All right. Coors White or Natty White?
Coors.
Coors.
Coors? All right.
Yeah. Now, 10 years ago, Natty,
Unless you have some of that.
because of price. Price point was key when I was younger.
Do you ever pick up that fancy Natty Light, the Natter Days? Have you seen that? It's like Natty Light, but it's a shandy. It's called Natter Days.
Oh, no. I got Natty Seltzer, though.
I saw
That's
they
a
got
thing?
some, like some kind of flavored ones.
Yeah.
Right?
So Natty Seltzer's got an extra % of alcohol.
I just saw them at Walmart or something. I didn't know what the hell they were.
Yeah.
I was there with Neil. He was getting beer, and I was like, what the hell is that?
Because we were just there, but all we saw was a guy buy 6 bags of chitlins.
Oh, yeah, he had bags of chitlins, man. Frozen.
6 bags.
6 bags, man.
Ugh.
Yeah, he about to make a feast.
Real chitlins come in a tub.
That's, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have any tubs. They were out of them, so he had to buy the bags. Is this a porn video?
Is that place still, remember back in the day, there was back in the day soul food?
Nah, it closed a couple years.
And they had
ago.
you could get split pea soup and shit.
Dude, they had catfish and they had all kinds of good stuff. Oh, yeah. This is Winger, isn't it?
Remember folks? Right here.
Po
by our house.
Dude, I worked at Po Folks.
A mile away. You can get a Mississippi mud pie.
Actually, back in the day, soul food became a Checkers. So, full circle. That's no joke. It's right down 8 Mile, just before Livernois.
Oh, yeah.
Catfish cobbler.
That's good stuff,
I worked at Po Folks.
That's right, you did.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
When I was like 15, 14, 15. Yep. I remember when they closed down, I was like, oh, bummer. Yep.
Yeah.
It became an Outback Steakhouse.
Yeah. You're the, like...
It took a while, though, for that.
It was empty for a while.
It was empty for like a while.
They served
Po Folks was cool.
They served RC Cola at Po Folks.
Remember Brian back
And
in
they had
like...
battle raps in abandoned buildings.
Apparently, they were all over Alabama.
Okay.
But I don't know that.
Back in the day, we had a thing called Grandparents' Day. And me, my grandparents, and Brian and his grandparents went and we ate at
Grandma.
Po Folks.
Just
but they were all from the South, so they could, like, despite
you
what
guys went and ate Po Folks?
That's where we went for Grandparents' Day.
Down South folk, you know? That's it.
Yeah. Except my grandma's from, like, not the South,
Yeah.
but she just sounded like it.
They're Mishabillies.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're from Jackson, right? Where the
Actually, no, grandma's technically from Owasso.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Which is near Lansing. No, it's Okemos, I'm thinking.
Okemos, yeah.
You know,
Owasso's not.
Owasso, weird thing. Owasso has the best Mexican food ever. It's called the Owasso Taco House. It's where my route, and it is fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why
So,
the
like,
name sounds
all
fun.
authentic and shit?
Yep.
All right.
Owasso Taco House.
Somehow, some way, people from Mexico settled there.
Isn't it where Bob Lazar lives now?
Dude, well, that's just like in
Thought he lived
Utah.
out further.
Like people,
I don't know. I don't know
a lot of Mexicans migrated to Utah, and that's why there's like so much good Mexican food out there.
Yeah,
because it's all
Migrated.
authentic. They have actual Mexican markets where you can get. I mean, they roast all your chilies for you. I mean, it's freaking amazing. It's real. It's not Tex-Mex.
Phil's not here to confirm that.
Phil isn't here to confirm or deny.
Well, he did last week, though.
Oh, that's
we were
true.
talking about
It's all the polygamists that move north.
Yeah, you got to watch the Mormons though. They're in a brawl with the cartels.
That's true.
There's going to be a fight.
It's true. It happened.
We got to fight. We got a fight on our hands.
Hey, I have a question.
Sure.
Didn't you want to talk about injuries when we were kids?
I did.
Do we still want to talk about
Yeah,
that?
sure. Well, why not?
Or do you want to save it? Because I could like probably talk about that for hours. You want to save it for another episode?
Yeah, if you want.
No, I won't do it now.
Okay, do it. All right. We do whatever the fuck you want.
We could always go back into it on next week. Holy crap, man. That winger video, that one chick's way hot. I never saw her before.
Yeah, there's a hot
But
video.
she was only 17.
Yeah. Her name's Tawny Katane. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
Yeah, that's,
you mean that girl?
Yeah.
She looks like she's mixed.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, because I mean, a lot of them I knew. I've never seen this video. I don't know what the fuck it is.
I've seen this video
She is
multiple
hot.
times now. Here. I don't remember what I was going to talk about.
Well, sports injuries.
No, it
Or no,
wasn't-
childhood injuries.
No, I didn't. I can't find my notes. Never mind.
Oh, you had bullet points.
I had, yeah.
We can put off childhood injuries to next week. We can do a couple quick close-up points before we leave.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And something I wanted to talk about because it really bothers me. And I'm going to be mean right
Good
now.
Lord.
Color. No.
I don't like non-whites. No, I'm joking. Right. Welcome to the White Power Pot. No. All right. Themed weddings. Now, I talked about how I was playing Fallen Order with the Star Wars, but you see these people and they do the Lord of the Rings wedding, and they do the Star
nothing wrong
Wars
with that.
wedding, and then they do the zombie wedding. Like, dude, you guys are fucking, you're not that special. You're a fucking nerd. Have a normal, traditional wedding. Quit trying to make yourself...
To the justice of the peace.
Yeah, quit being a fucking... God damn
You just turn on Siri with your negativity.
Hey, I had a Halloween wedding. You know what, Phil? Fuck your Halloween wedding, you weirdo.
I think
Have a normal wedding.
Lord of the Rings wedding would be awesome.
No, it wouldn't.
It'd be pretty
It wouldn't.
sweet.
No.
So-
Have a normal wedding. You ain't special. None of us are
Have
special.
you ever seen Hobbit parties? Like,
No! I don't want none of it.
that party they had in the first movie with the hobbits partying and shit, that thing was lit. AF, fam.
So I got a funny story. When I was in jail and I was working out at the
fucking nerds.
When they had me working out at the parks, one of the parks I worked at was
Was it LARPing?
It was Springfield Oaks or something like that. It's way out in like White Lake or something.
Yeah.
But there's a barn, and we had to clean it every Monday. We had to sweep it and mop it because they had weddings in it. And people would camp out, and they would do like a barn wedding, and it was all like, like they'd all dress like freaking like shindigs, like like fucking hillbillies, and I'm like, and they paid like just the rent alone, just for the barn, was like $4,800.
That barn needs to be firebombed.
Lord of the Rings.
I agree because I had to mop.
I can finally do my Indiana Jones themed wedding.
Oh, briefly, I won't say your last name, but I want to talk about a story.
Okay.
A guy. Well, we're going to end the show with 2 fake hate crimes. That's how we're going to end the show.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
2 fake hate crimes. First fake hate crime. Nargal from the band Behemoth.
Yeah.
Faked a religious hate crime against himself. He said he went into a YMCA to work out, and he had a Dark Throne shirt. And like, you can't work out in here with that shirt, man. Because YMCA is a totally, like, they totally care what you look like when you... I've been in a YMCA. It's just a rec center.
Yeah, that's all it is.
But
now,
he claimed, like, he's from Poland, and he was somewhere here in America, and he's like, they wouldn't let me work out at my Dark Throne. Anyway, he admitted he lied about it. He was never kicked out for wearing a Dark Throne shirt. He fucking Nargle Smollett. So even Satan's a fucking SJW fag now that can't, like, take... They've got a fake hate crimes against... Satan's got a fake hate crimes against himself.
Yep.
Nowadays. That's just how it is.
You know,
Satan
earlier,
can't handle a little...
Here's how little I know about Behemoth. When you posted earlier and you called him Nargal Smollett, I'm thinking he has the same last name as that guy that faked another hate crime.
No, he's just from Poland.
I didn't realize that you were
like
referring.
You
were referring to the Smollett case by calling him Nargal Smollett. I was like, I read it. I'm like,
you thought that was his real last name?
And I had to look him up. I'm like, oh, and that's when I found out his
stroke out.
I found out his height and weight because I looked him up. I'm like, oh, he was doing a thing. I didn't know that was. I'm like, that's a weird. It's coincidence. I swear, I had no idea who the guy
was. Really Nargle Smollett.
I know so little about that.
My friend
band.
from a death metal band named Nargle Smollett. And then the other fake hate crime. It was the. I just can't get him. He actually thought his name was Nargle Smollett.
You put his name. I thought it was his full name.
No, not at all. Then there was a gay sports radio host.
Oh yeah,
down south. I think it was like St. Louis or something. Not down south, but somewhere Midwest, down south. He was having trouble with his new contract, and then he faked a homosexual slur against himself from his radio station.
But he didn't log out.
But he didn't log up, and it was his own. It was him doing the gay slur against himself.
There's something interesting about that guy. Is that what you're going to bring
up?
Yeah,
but his last name was the same last name you guys have.
Yeah, it's our.
I don't want to say your last name, but I was like,
for real?
Yeah, when you posted, I'm like, yeah, cousin Seth.
It's Seth, man. Seth is.
He's New Orleans. Is where he's from.
Oh, it's New Orleans. Yeah. And anyway, he got totally caught like staging a hate crime against himself for being gay.
Yeah,
to get a better contract.
He
wanted
no
to get
way
more money.
He's related to us. We don't have anybody gay in our family.
Yeah, besides 3.
There's none.
Not one.
Yeah.
Not on my dad's side. Not that I can think of. On mom's side.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Fact. Yeah, but I just thought it was funny though that even like black metal, which is supposed to be like the most right wing there is, like this is black metal, like we don't take kindly to anything.
Yeah,
we don't take kindly.
But they kicked me out of YMCA because I got a Dark Throne shirt on, and then he to his credit, he admitted he's like, all right, that never happened.
See, now I'm all for people. All of us have embellished on a story before.
Oh God, yeah.
If you're embellishing, it's fine, but straight up just make up a lie, that's stupid. to try to make it sound. I don't know what he did it for. What was the purpose of him saying it in the first
they got
place?
it. They have a new album coming out.
Oh,
but he could have just said. I guess the right play may have been if I would have done anything. If I'm in a black metal band, I would be like, "Hey, guess what? I'm a Satanist working out in a YMCA."
To me, that would have been more of a
They're like, and here I am working out. They don't even know. They don't even know that the devil is right here. Me, Nargle, the devil. I'm working out right here at YMCA. But he had to make up the story. For some reason, though, he posted it, and that YMCA must have one of them, like, he fucked up because it was one of them places that must have had like a real active social media person. He immediately like, that did not happen. He was like, right away, they're like whatever community that was like, no, I did not do that.
they hired the Wendy's Twitter guy. Like, nope, and he's like all over it.
So, I don't care who works out here. You can be gay as hell. I don't care. You can come here. You can work out.
Yeah,
except Nargle Smollett. He's not welcome back now.
Satan? We'll let Satan come in.
His name sounds like a made-up animal from a kid's movie.
Well, it is. It is a made-up name because Nargle's obviously not his real name.
No. I think his name's like Adam, isn't it?
Adam Mishshepsky or something.
I looked him up earlier.
But then there's a guy that is gay from a black metal band, Gorgoroth. And his name is just Gull. Regular Gull. And
how do you spell it?
He tortured someone for a couple days and went to prison for that.
Nargo's real name is Adam Darsky.
Okay, what is it? Look up Gorgoroth singer.
Gorgoroth.
How much you like Gorgoroth, Mike? You into it?
Oh, it's kind of like Morgoroth.
Hey?
Okay, you don't know it. Okay, I figured.
Yeah.
You're into that.
Little too esoteric.
You're into that outlaw country, ain't you?
I'm into everything.
That's the real
stuff. Not like super pop shit.
Yeah. Like that Lil Nas X.
That's its own weird.
Oh, there he is. His name is Gall.
Yeah, when you were in basic training, what was the new hot hit? Get a job. Get a job. Da, 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 da. Like in the 50s because you're so fucking old.
Is he that?
I'm like a year older than you. You fucking.
I'm fucking old as fuck.
Let's
That's
say
the
Alan's
point.
46. So
Hey, but I'm not on high blood pressure medication.
Yeah,
that's true.
True, but you're older than me, you old prick.
Here's the key: if you don't want to be on high blood pressure medicine, don't go to the doctor.
Yeah,
just skip the doctor.
That's what I've done.
Well, I am on socialized healthcare.
See, there you go.
Now, Mike,
what is this video? Oh, this is Black Label Society.
When they swore you in,
Mike,
they swore you in via telegram. When you had to learn Morse code to get in the Marines and all that, what was that like?
Loading your musket, basic training.
Yeah. How long have you fixed bayonet? You know.
I'm gonna send Mike a letter with some match heads in it, like Teddy.
Now, when did you swear in? Seriously, what year was that?
Like, I don't. Well, let's see. I was in the delayed entry program in '95, but I went to boot camp in '96.
Damn, dude.
We were still in high school.
Decrepitron.
That's really old.
That was really old, man.
That's really old.
I didn't graduate till '97, bro.
Yeah, but you were probably held back a year.
I failed. I did fail.
See? He called it.
I did fail. You want to laugh even harder? You know what grade I failed?
Let's see. I'm sure it was something stupid, like you got held back in second grade or something.
Kindergarten. Me and Frank
Were
both.
you
were
too undercoordinated, or you couldn't tie your shoe.
I couldn't like color within the lines, I guess.
But that was weird. There was a whole group of kids from our age group in the same schools that got held back in kindergarten.
Me, Frank.
It's a conspiracy for money.
Yeah.
Frank's a dumbass.
That's why all my friends are at least a year older than me, because they all got held back, and I was in kindergarten early and made it through. I started kindergarten at 4. I turned 5 like a month and a half later.
A bunch of us were tarditrons. We didn't advance much.
So, yeah. Frank's the closest in age to me, but we're like 10 months difference.
Yeah, Frank's
he's a youngin'.
He's not quite as old as me, but he's old. He's not quite. Mike's older than me. Mike is fucking flat out decrepacy.
He's still younger than Alan.
Yeah, Al's really fucking old.
Alan's
He's
46.
Not here right now. He's not in the room, so it doesn't matter.
He's back.
Now,
but he wasn't the only one that got held back.
Now, Al, what was Prohibition like?
It sucked
when the Romans came into the Rhineland.
It sucked for an alcoholic. I remember when they held you back, dude. I remember being here, and my mom and your mom talking about it, and you heard them or something, and you were pissed. You were talking about it. You were like whining about having to go back to kindergarten.
Yeah, I got to deal with these same fucking retards again.
Well,
yeah, you can't
to go back.
Think about this in the grand scheme, though. Would you rather them held you back that early in life and let you mature a little bit more and get used to stuff, or wait until you're like in 6th grade and they held you back, and next thing you know, you're doing your last year of elementary school again? Would you rather do kindergarten over again? Think about it.
Yeah, you got twice the nap time.
Yeah, twice the nap time. I gotta say, I would probably opt for twice the nap time.
Yeah. And
hey, so did you guys do half day or full day kindergarten?
Full.
Yeah.
You guys did full.
No, wait, no.
It was half day.
There was AM and PM.
Yep.
It was AM and PM.
Because Miss Lucander's AM and PM. I didn't go to kindergarten here, but
we had like a 7-foot German bitch. She was evil.
Did you really?
What was her name?
I don't know.
Big titties?
I didn't go to kindergarten here, so I don't know.
You didn't.
I was still out there.
I don't remember her name, but she towered over us menacingly.
Yeah, I don't know.
But she put us in camp.
You were 3 foot tall.
But yeah, you were 3 foot tall. Was she actually 7 foot tall?
She's probably about 5'8", but it seemed bad.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't.
Hey, did any of you actually have hot teachers throughout school though?
Oh yeah.
No.
Not really. No.
I did.
To be honest, no.
Miss Hanley.
I feel like that's a modern thing. I see the cases.
Oh,
and
they
it's
fuck you now. They fuck you now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was no, most of them were not. But then, when I was in 5th grade, I had Miss Hanley, and she was beautiful. She was she wasn't young girl, she was just beautiful, just really good looking and really sweet. And she was like a mom already and stuff. So, because I remember all my teachers until 5th grade were Miss, and then all of a sudden it was Mrs. Hanley. I never had none of them were married. None of my every one of them were all Miss.
Well, I know every gym teacher was Miss. All right, guys, we're going to round it out.
No hot teachers, though. We never had any
We
hot
never had a
teachers.
lot of hot teachers.
Because I'm thinking about my teachers in elementary school. Literally all old ladies.
Very old.
Very old.
Decrepit.
And then one old man.
There was
who's the oldest?
Did all your gym teachers wear the gym teacher short?
Yeah, actually.
I had the windbreaker guys.
Oh, yeah, I did too in high school.
A lot of windbreakers.
Yeah.
And my gym teacher actually went to school with the guy next to me a little bit too, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my gym teacher was actually a guy who went to school with my older brother. So that was weird. So interesting. And now some of my teachers from back then are teaching my child, which is weird. Also,
my gym teacher was a fat guy. Dalrymple.
Yeah, Dalrymple.
Well, Dalrymple was fat, but he was
but he was
when he was prime. He was the nose tackle at Michigan State, and he was jacked as fuck.
Yeah. He's just
I know, and that's
ate
what's funny.
himself fat because he didn't stop. He didn't quit the overeating.
What was funny
when he quit
was
lifting weights.
I remember having him for gym class, and I'm like, what's this fat dude think he is, man? And then I watched him school a bunch of guys, like every sport, you know, like they're like, oh, you ain't shit.
That motherfucker could, even fat and dying as he was, because he was big.
He was huge.
He was 40, 45, like by the time it big, huge gut, just completely overweight. He got fucking on that bench one time and he hit fucking 5 plates, dude.
Yeah.
500 pounds. Like, it was jack shit.
Yeah, he
was strong as
crazy
fuck,
strong.
dude.
Yep.
He's just an animal.
Brute strength. Yep.
He's from
Michigan State strength.
From Mississippi. That's where he was originally from.
I had no clue.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. He worked on shaving off his accent for, like, you know.
I wonder where that dude's at.
He passed away.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
The ironic thing is, he was like 350, 400, but he lost all that weight. He got down to like 2 something.
Yeah.
And then he died.
That's what happened to Keith, cousin Keith's friend, Gary. Dude lost all this weight. He was a taxi cab driver. He was like 450 pounds. He lost like fucking 250 pounds when he met some chick. He went like on his crash diet, but I mean, he lost it like legitimately over like a year and a half.
He didn't get stapled up or nothing.
No, like a year and a half, he lost all this weight, and then he died.
That sucks.
Then he had like a massive heart attack.
Hey, I can see my dick now. Now I died.
That's what's going to happen to me. Yeah.
Dude, what sucks
His organs
is,
were used to all that visceral fat on him.
What sucks is he had like he had like some chick that was like awesome too, you know. He was like, you know, finally had a chick in his life. It's like, what?
He didn't have to push the
I love
fat
your
back.
I love your big ass. I love you no matter when they lose weight. I love you even more. I love you. Death.
Death.
So that's the point of our
That's the best
podcast.
thing if you lose the weight though, and you can push that upper penis area, the fat up back. You don't have to do that anymore when you lose the weight.
If I push that fat pad down, I go from like a 4-inch to a 6-inch.
Yeah.
So I'm normal, really. It's just that fat pad.
I don't know. I've seen some stuff on the internet where it says if you
2-inch to a 3-inch.
I hate this
if
commercial.
if you just
more accurate, Mike. More accurate.
There's some tube that it might be blocked, and that could be causing your dick make it smaller. So I'm sure that's what it is.
I got tube dick blockage really bad.
So I'm going to go that way. If I unblock that tube, I can go from my current 7 up to 9.
All right, guys.
Science.
Supposedly, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Science.
Well, if you don't use it and lose it, then I have no dick. Basically.
What is this video?
It's Cinderella.
Is it really Little Richard's
I
in
don't
it?
know, maybe.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
look
I
at
think
it.
we're gonna close the show
There's
out.
like a lot of Cinderella videos.
I found my bullet points. Let's start the next hour.
All right, you want to go?
Nope, I'm done.
All right, Mike. Thank you for joining.
You're welcome.
Us. Phil says he had connectivity problems. I think he bitched out. How much you guys? 4 of us guys here. Did Phil bitch out? I say yay. Al, do you think yay?
Yay.
We'll put a poll up on the website.
Yay. Mike, you think he bitched out?
I think he went and jerked off.
All right, that's bitching out.
That's what I'm going to do.
That
when I
micro
go
dick did it.
Bitching the fuck out. Thank you. We are Radio Underground. Find us on all social media platforms. Doesn't matter what it is, Radio Underground. We have no impersonators because we are not popular enough yet.
OG.
Check us out.
Peace.
Thank you, Burn, in the fiery pits of hell.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground.